and welcome to the College Humor Registration Drive. Woo, woo, woo! We're a bunch of your College Humor pals here to talk to you about the importance of voter registration. That's right. In the United States of America, one of the world's oldest democracies, you are not automatically opted in to your status as a voter and instead have to go through a series of processes state by state that allow you to exercise your right to vote. Is it a great system? Not really. Is it our system? Fuck yeah. And you're gonna figure it out. Gang, we got a bunch of pals here. Say hi, pals.
Hi.
Hey.
Incredible. We're all here. We're doing a bunch of stunts, a bunch of pranks, a bunch of goofs, a bunch of bits, a bunch of lore drops. We have people, we're going to read some college humor sketches that never got published. We're going to talk about some college humor bits you maybe never heard about. And the only person who offered to eat trash is someone on this Zoom call. And we're not going to say who.
It's Teo. It's Teo.
I don't think so. I just
I love it as a
I have the. You want me to screen share the email, Teo? I can screen share.
No, I can deny it.
Don't tell anyone, but I want to eat trash.
Yeah,
Trash.
This is all a ploy
General
for me to
trash?
eat trash.
Gang, we got a lot of awesome stuff to do today. The main action we're here today is to get people registered to vote and also to confirm that you are registered to vote. Gang, I don't got to tell you that there's a lot of shenanigans going on with the voter rolls in this damn country. And the best thing you can do is, even if you think you're registered to vote, use the tool that we have in the description of the video to confirm your registration. So right now, we are counting active first-time voter registrations. We are counting people that are registered in one place, but maybe you got displaced by COVID. Maybe your entire state burned down and you live somewhere else now and you can get registered there. Some states have their voter registration deadline in 2 days. So you might need to get on it, and you might need to get on it right now. Click that link in the video description, get yourself registered to vote. And I'll tell you what, the more cool stuff that we get, the more awesome pranks, stunts, goofs, lore drops, etc. we're gonna provide to you. Let's take democracy into our hands. Let's charge forward, and let's maybe eat some trash.
Hell yeah.
One of us is going to.
One of us.
One of us, and it's
Teo.
not going to be me.
It's Teo.
I get that impulse though, because anytime there is something, it's like, do you have a talent to share? It's like, I don't know. I have a high tolerance for trash that I put in my mouth.
I have a mouth I could shove things into.
That is a talent.
My maw will be the sacrificial lamb.
So right now, gang, we are collaborating with our friends over at headcount.org who are helping us out with all these numbers here. We're going to get some numbers in a second. But for our first goal, our first voter registration goal. Sam, do you recall how many actions we're at right now? Because we had people were popping off and doing actions even before.
Yeah,
we went live.
even before we launched. So
Damn.
I think
Teo must be hungry for that trash.
I'm hungry. And even though I'm not going to eat trash, I don't consider it trash.
You don't consider coffee grounds trash?
That's not what I'm going to have.
this is good coffee.
That's
Just good.
You know what it's
Not trash. It's
Oh,
comfort.
I see. You mean like coffee grounds fresh and dry
I
out of the
can't-
grinder.
I can't promise anything that won't happen.
What?
yeah, that makes
Teo's
sense.
backing out of the coffee grounds. He's only going.
I'm not.
You
I
just
don't have.
came in
I don't
here
have
so
access. Look,
proud
coffee
of
grounds
yourself.
is
Just
just
say
to
you
be
don't
clear.
have access to coffee grounds.
I will be drinking something, and it won't be coffee grounds because I couldn't get access to them, or I didn't want to waste
let
them.
him have anymore.
Wait, what do you mean?
I am not in my house, and I can't just
I see.
ask.
Because I have no access because I put forth no effort to get them. They're one of the easiest things to have.
But I will be having something, and if you consider it trash, then my God, you're very privileged, I'd say.
Ooh.
I would agree. I'm on Team Teo with this one.
Thank you.
I
Thank
think
you so
what
much.
I don't know
I
if I would
do
drink a
agree.
whole cup of what I've seen that Teo has, but
Yes.
I certainly wouldn't call it
Yes.
trash.
Wait,
so
so you guys know what Teo has?
Yes.
We
Yeah,
all-
you got
some of
on
us
late.
know.
Showed us. Yeah,
You're
were
still
late.
at the office.
Yeah, it's at the
I
office.
didn't.
Raph,
working
I'm not
too
sure if
hard,
you've been paying.
Raph.
I'm not sure if you've been paying attention since January, but I have some bad news. If not,
Tell Luke
You
while
and
you're there.
Luke. Don't bring
Luke
it
is
to
fine.
Luke.
Leave Luke. He's hard at work. Leave him alone. He's locked in. He's in
His
the zone.
fingers aren't even moving.
He's like-
This honestly
He's
just
like-
watching Netflix, man.
It's in a flow state.
This looks like the day. There was a day at work where Luke, I think he like spilled water. The poor guy spilled water on his laptop, and I know this is not the day that it happened, but the face he's making this photo. We both drove to the Apple store and like spent half of the day trying to get his laptop to work, and that's all.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah.
That's very
Matt,
nice.
is there any way we could zoom in on this image of Luke to have him even closer to the back of your head?
For viewers who don't know, this is the image of our old office.
Yes.
Let me hold on. I will work on this.
Yeah. Have 3 separate backgrounds where Luke's getting gradually closer.
Very close.
Call progresses. He's just sneaking up on you.
Gang, we have our first stats come in. These are fresh off the stat presses.
Ooh, baby.
What's Raph's batting average?
Raph's batting average is 194, an abysmal. Not
bad.
Batting average 194. But we have 194 actions taken, including 27 brand new voter registrations. Shout out to everybody.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'll be happy to. So I'll be happy to say here, I will set the first goal here. If we can get to 250 actions, we can get to 250 actions, I will drop the first of the 7 Maidens character sheets online. I have all the character sheets. They've been made on D&D Beyond. They're ready to go. And I think we have some other cast member promises here as well. So we'll get those stats to all you stat heads out there. And I believe Trap, you had some titillating.
Yeah, maybe we'll put Trap after yours as the dangly as the dangly carrot.
I've combed through some old pitches that people had for sketch pitches, and I picked out some that we never made. Some that we never even considered making, but were certainly brought up in the room and are worth talking about.
Right now.
What do you mean? It's Luke.
Yeah, Luke is actually here. He's not with Ray. Wow.
Just as pixely as I remember.
Sam, it looks like your looper is about to kill you.
Grant just connected to video. Actively chewing. Oh, he's chewing food in his mouth as he logs on.
Yeah.
Now, see, I can't hear anyone. This is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be great.
Oh no!
I'm excited.
Grant.
Why can't you hear us?
I also have a mouthful of celery. Is it helpful if I describe?
Wait, someone call Grant.
What I'm doing while I can't hear anyone?
Computer.
Is that good? Here, let me play around with my settings.
Yeah, Grant.
God, this is how every Zoom call with Grant goes.
Oh, hell.
This is a wild way to do this, just to come on without
I like
without
that.
being able to hear.
I like that Grant has the portrait still in the background, but it's just turned around shamefully.
So,
Hey! Oh, good to see everyone.
So good to see you.
Hey, can I ask a favor? If Donald
Everyone
Trump,
leave.
If Donald Trump dies while we're on this,
already.
Can I be the one to announce it? I've always wanted to like convey heavy news.
Yes.
General
Agreeing to
Ford
that.
dead today.
This will be where Sam releases the footage of Trap where he says he's gonna kill Trump.
Grant, this is very Grant, I agree. There's nothing that has more gravitas than calling dibs like a fucking ghoul.
Yeah.
I just don't think any of you are up to the task, quite frankly. I think it would have to fall to me.
I'm not up to the task.
That's also how a real newsroom works, where like when people sort of expect news is coming down the pipeline, then they all are like dibs.
And Grant's seen The Newsroom by Aaron Sorkin, so he knows.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
I've seen it quite a bit.
And the Edward R. Murrow of college humor. Amazing. So we got Trap coming up, and that we're waiting for 250 registrations. For everyone who's just tuning in, that first link in the video description, right when you go to the little description of the video, headcount.org/college humor, that's the link you're clicking on. That's where you're confirming your registration. And that's also where you're going to go and register if you haven't registered already. Again, there's a number of states states that the deadline is literally Sunday. So go and check. You can Google voter registration deadlines by state. You might be in a state that you only got 2 days left to get registered. Make sure you go and exercise those damn rights. So hop on that right away. For everybody else here, how are we all engaging with the democratic process? Anyone doing that phone banking? Anyone doing that text banking? Anyone doing that other kinds of banking? Little hand raised from Grant. How's it going, Grant?
Been writing postcards.
I have. I've been
cool.
writing letters for Vote Forward that reaches out to either Democratic-leaning people in swing states or just people who maybe don't typically vote, and then they reach out to those people. And then I have also been doing some for local things because it's important, I think, to do both, to think about things that are happening locally and across the country because they affect you. They both affect you. Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Hell yeah.
Jess, have you found, I really liked doing like local phone banking because it's so much more tangible. It feels so much more like there's just fewer minds you have to change. So there's more you can control, but also it's like, oh, I'm calling a guy and he's 3 streets over.
Yeah. Well, I've been writing letters, but just to see that it's people in my neighborhood, and then you like write it out to them. And it's like, I know the things that we see when we're walking around this neighborhood because I'm here too. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. It's so good for my head having 1 foot at least locally right now.
Selfishly, it's so anxiety and the opposite of inducing. It helps to relieve my anxiety because it's like something physical that you're doing, kind of like a little bit out of your head, but also it feels like you are doing something good for other people. So there's still letters to be written. I'm sure wherever you're living right now, you could just look up like volunteer, writing letters, writing postcards, and somebody that maybe you have similar beliefs to will be needing your help right now. And then it's great. You watch some stupid TV. I got 12 Monkeys playing right now in the background. The TV never stops. And you just do that fun, nice shit.
12 Monkeys, the Brad Pitt movie, 12 Monkeys?
Yes.
Yes.
Not lighthearted movie at all.
Yeah.
But I've only half been paying attention. I recently watched Fight Club again for the first time. I mean, Brad Pitt really, just any late 90s, early 2000s version of him is such a piece of shit dude who is ruining society today. So if you want to blame somebody, it's Brad Pitt from that era, I think. Don't listen to him. You're not interesting if you quote the things that he says.
Well, he's so ripped. He's so ripped and hot.
Guys, he's ripped and hot as hell, okay?
So
no
ripped.
one's going to deny that.
He killed Kevin Spacey in 7, and that's good.
Wow, way to spoil 7, Grant.
Huge spoiler
go.
for 7.
It's also been out forever.
What's the statute of limitations in spoiling 7?
I don't know if you want to bring up statutes of limitations.
Can we have like a
God,
negative incentive
Grant.
where instead of
God.
rewarding
We
people
punish
when
for low numbers.
Yes, exactly. It's like
Grant
we're gonna start
has to do our
spoiling movies.
punishment.
If we don't hit 50 registrations, we're gonna start spoiling movies. Really recent
I
ones.
love
too.
that.
That's
I
really
love
funny.
spoiling things.
Yeah, the most recent movie we can spoil is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Did anybody see Sonic?
Robotnik doesn't get his mustache
that
until the very
Alexis?
last scene of the movie.
I went to
Alexis!
like a drive-in movie theater and saw Raiders of the Lost Ark, but next to us was playing Sonic the Hedgehog, so I kind of saw it.
Like when you're on an airplane and you're like kind of watching the movie.
Yeah,
the person
exactly.
sitting next to you, like you don't have any sound. It's like I think I can pick up what's going on.
That was how I watched dirty movies as a kid. They showed reindeer games on a international flight to China, and there's sex in that movie.
I was about to say, is that
Yeah,
movie
that's-
dirty?
Right.
Yeah,
I thought
what is
so.
that movie? Is that a Christmas movie? Is it?
No.
I don't know what that is.
Okay,
It's
so
claymation.
It's about. It's as much of a Christmas movie as Eyes Wide Shut.
Alexis
So
has
it
brought me
is-
some ground coffee to.
Oh God!
So I guess I'll be doing 2 stunts.
Oh Oh my god.
Yay, Alexis.
That might be like the cinnamon challenge. I've never seen anybody eat ground coffee.
You know,
Yeah,
Right.
that doesn't
Get
seem good.
sick. Yeah.
we'll see.
No, it's good. Let him do it.
It's a nice healthy scoop there too. It's
Yeah.
not like
That's
My
a huge
body,
scoop.
my body for democracy.
Now, Teo, can I ask, because you said you weren't in your house, did you not ask for coffee grounds? Because if you did, you'd have to explain to whoever you were asking it from that you were going to be eating it.
Yes, I did ask for olive oil and explain the entire thing, but I didn't want to
Okay.
ask for coffee because that felt like an overreach.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
yeah,
More
know your
useful.
limits.
I gotta know my limits. I'm a great guest. I'm a very good guest.
Are we doing stunts?
Yeah, what are we doing?
I don't know.
We are
Yes.
waiting. We are waiting for the update momentarily when we reach
Okay.
that first 250.
Perfect.
But we do have a number of stunts coming up later in the drive. We also have a number again. There are certain things that are in the Google Doc for what are going to be attempted. There are some people volunteered that they would give themselves a quarantine shave, which I don't know if that's a euphemism for something or not, or if that just means you're going to.
It's a Joker smile.
I'm gonna shave by myself.
Oh God.
Shave where no one can see me. 100%.
Where's this Google Doc? Are we supposed to all be able to see it?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Brennan
Yeah.
is and I are the only
fuck?
keepers of the Google Doc.
Share it publicly. Share it with all the viewers.
Share it.
Give them editing
No, we
permission.
could,
Yeah,
I
let
didn't know
them-
we
let
could
them put
offer
whatever they
to
want.
shave. I'll shave.
Oh!
Yeah. I would
Holy
do
shit.
something.
Whoa.
No, my
Holy.
pubes. I'll shave
What
my
happened?
pubes.
So I guess it's going to start out big, right? And then probably taper down over time.
Wait, what
because we
happened?
Just...
What are the numbers doing?
What are the numbers doing?
So how this works is
Luke,
we get
crunch the numbers.
emails like every
Yeah,
10
look,
minutes. There's no
Luke's
back
crunching
end
the
that we're
numbers.
looking at for live updating. So like we're
Yeah.
just getting emails every once in a while.
Got it.
Got it.
Oh, I see.
Brennan, you want to say?
Gang, we set our goal at 250 for these next stunts. Total actions 442.
Oh, that's surprise. I didn't. Wow.
Let's
And
go.
actual first time registrations 55.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Honestly,
yeah.
I was like, if we can get 10 people to just like actually register who weren't registered, this will have
Yeah.
been worthwhile.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Big ups to Luke for crunching those numbers. Thank you, Luke.
Yeah. Thanks, Luke. Luke back there in the
He's working
booth.
hard back there. Raph, go get him a LaCroix or something. Come on.
Passion fruit, please.
Wait, if I throw.
Hell yes. So that's incredible, gang. Thank you so much for everyone getting registered, volunteering. I'm gonna put the first of the 7 maidens up on Twitter as soon as I can figure out a way. They won't let you upload a PDF to a tweet, and that's sort of funny.
Come on.
I've screenshotted scripts
Yeah.
before when sharing
Oh,
on Twitter.
lovely.
Just
Then I
take an
will-
image, yeah.
Then I'm gonna do
Link
an
to a
image and
Google
share.
Drive. Yeah.
Share it that way. I'll just do a little some snappy shots, some little snappy shots. But in the meantime, I think we also did we have a? It feels like whatever we were going to set for Trap's reading of bad sketch pitches, we certainly blew past. So I think that might be a little slammy dunk for reading these pitches from Trap. Trap, you want to take it away, my man?
Yeah, I mean, I should reset expectations here. These aren't like bad pitches necessarily. These are just pitches that never got made for one reason or another. But I also think like I would call them more like B-sides. Like there's something in there that's like, oh, there's something fun and interesting to talk about. They just never like, you probably couldn't support a whole sketch out of it.
Folks, Trap's being a sweetie. These are real stinkers. Okay, these are some bad eggs, baby.
Actually, the most
That if we
baffling
didn't
one on
make them, there was a reason.
These are sorry, Trap. These are pitches that all you pitched them or other people pitched them.
These are a collection of pitches that I thought were interest from everyone, but that were interesting.
Trap is no longer our boss, so he's gonna tell us all the shitty things we did.
I love it.
I never advertised this as bad pitches. I don't know how this has gotten twisted.
I love bad,
Love
harsh
this.
feedback. I love it.
Truly, the
Start
only
with
one
me.
on here that as I was looking through was like, I don't even understand what this pitch was.
Yeah.
Is from Allie, so they're not here to explain any further. But their pitch was just
Adam.
Ryan calms Katie like a horse. that was the
Funny.
whole pitch.
That would
Which
have
is-
saved the company.
Why did we do that? That's the best sketch
Why
I've
did it
ever
have to
heard.
be Ryan?
I don't look. That's what I wrote in my notes. Is Ryan
makes-
calms Katie like a horse.
See it happening.
It makes sense. Yeah,
Maybe a
it
little
has to
sugar
be
Do you know what a
Ryan.
beat of that would look like?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a beat of it.
Yeah, do a beat. Oh yeah, do a beat.
I hate this.
Oh,
I'm
hey,
having
hey, 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 hey,
I'm having
nibble.
a terrible time.
Hey, hey, nibble. Just take a little nibble. Little sugar cube. Little sugar cube. Oh, that's all right. There you go. All right. Look at you. There you go.
Feel
All right,
better.
Good. All right.
Ryan, she's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Ryan, hop on for a ride.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Okay, let's.
All right. Here's some coffee grounds.
Teo comes over.
Got a little bit on your tongue. I saw it.
One we can talk about
That's
from
weird.
someone here, which this one of Teo's pitches, which I do get what was fun about this, but I also know why we probably never did it. But Teo, you had the pitch patching up Teo with ramen.
Oh yes.
I know
Yes.
exactly what you're talking about.
I know exactly
We all know.
what
I
it
think
is.
this
Yeah,
works.
I know exactly what
Chat,
it is.
pop
Think
off
this
if you think
works.
this would work. The idea is like I suddenly like out of nowhere I get shot, and then EMTs come in and fill up my gaping wounds with ramen and smooth it over.
Wait, have people seen the videos this is based on? Because
Well, that Katie is precisely the problem. That's precisely the problem with this sketch. Is it?
People would like patch up their toilets and stuff with like hard ramen and then like mold it to. It's these videos that we enjoyed watching, but no one else, I guess.
Hey,
I love
think it was
this
popular
idea.
for a while, but
And that's one of these things where
It's all right. Hey, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Take a nibble. She's shot. Oh, there we go. Oh.
oh,
This makes me feel weird.
yes. Well, there's 3 minutes of it. It's a full sketch. So get comfy.
Wait, wait, is it written out?
Is
Who
what
wrote
written?
it? The course sketch. Who
No,
wrote it?
these are just pitches. Some of them were written out. This was just a pitch. Teo, you also had the pitch. We all want to eat Teo's calves.
Yes.
Those got tasty
He was
calves.
feeling
Yeah.
himself that day.
Teo,
yeah,
how many
I love body sketches. A lot of things about my body.
how many
Body
registrations for you to show your calves?
Huh? Oh yeah,
How
that
many
could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, show calf.
So we're at
Show
like
calf.
what 400? What? How much?
So-
Let's do
so-
500.
At 500, you'll show your
Yeah.
calves.
We want
Show my
to
calves.
show
It's worth
calves.
it, guys. Get out
That's
there and
worth it.
register to vote.
That's
You're
also-
gonna want to see these calves.
That's so
normal
close to
calves.
happening. That's
I know.
that's
He just wants
basically
to show
volunteering to show calf.
Teo just wanted
Show
to
calf.
show 'em off.
Show calf.
I'm gonna DM Teo to show calf.
Should I start an OnlyFans for just my calves?
Yeah.
Oh,
Your
that
Your
is a
pitch-
very good idea.
your pitch was that you were on like a deserted island with a group of people and everybody just wanted to eat your calves.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And I think it was specifically because we've all for a long time now have been in awe of how shapely and well formed your calf and frankly delicious looking your calves.
Calves. I mean, they look great.
Tasty looking.
I think
They
I had
look
a
good,
beat
man.
where someone would imagine, like in a cartoon, when they're like, "Oh, I'm so hungry," and they see something, and then they imagine it as like a big cartoon drumstick.
Perfect.
Is one of Raph's on the list? I keep thinking about the mommy one with the.
I do
pig.
have mommy's kisses on here. Although that one was actually written.
Yeah, I wrote it.
I think
wrote
about that sketch all the
Oh.
time.
What is
We have to
Mommy's
read
Kisses?
Mommy's
You
Kisses.
have to
Mommy's
read it.
Kisses is when Raph is a little boy and he runs into a ditch and his mommy comes and gives him kisses to make him feel better, and he keeps falling into a ditch.
She
Relatable.
keeps making
Relatable.
out with the
Yeah.
open wound.
Yeah, it's like an
That's
open
what it
wound.
was.
Should we
Relatable.
do a reading of this sketch at a certain?
I don't know if I still have Mommy's Kisses on my computer.
should.
I'll have to look.
Raph, do you still have mommy's kisses? Is that in your sketch packet for trying to get new jobs?
Raph, SNL is
this
starting this
out.
weekend, so
SNL is a sketch.
Lauren Michaels. I do like the mommy's kisses.
No, that's not in any of my
But
packages.
can you send it to us to read?
to give some I guess a little more context here. If you, so like I think where some of that sketch came from was you were talking about like how like just like this idea of like when you're a kid and then sort of like, oh, like mommy will kiss your boo-boo and make it better. And like, what if that boo-boo was just this like huge gaping wound that like the kiss is not going to do anything
Wait,
for.
That
But
is funny.
It was a great sketch.
But
That is really funny.
I couldn't get enough of that sketch.
in order to like get to that point, like Raph, like your instincts are right to like, it's like, okay, we got to get to the game beat as soon as possible. We got to heighten this. But that also meant that like the logic of the sketch was so wild. I think the first line of the sketch is race you to the ditch. There's just two people running towards the ditch. So like, what world are we in? What is this?
Oh, that's wonderful.
You're in my world now, baby.
I can see it.
I think I was out of the room when you did that because I would have loved that. I don't remember it.
Reika was like losing her shit. I
definitely was not in the room that day.
It was so funny. And that was around the same time as, I don't even remember what the sketch was, but in the description, Charlie Brown fully clothed.
Oh,
Right,
my
I
God.
do remember that.
Raph did write
Fully
that.
clothed, in bed, fully clothed. Who thought he wasn't fully clothed?
Just the need for the parenthetical. It's like I know people can be wondering whether or not Charlie Brown is nude or
This
not.
child
So
is
I'm
fully
going
clothed.
to explain.
I don't know.
Going
If
to
you told me
specify.
that Charlie Brown just had a shirt, I'd probably believe you.
Right, but if you started saying just Charlie Brown in bed,
No.
parentheses, fully clothed.
Why
It's just a
would you-
glimpse into a mind
Not
of
necessary.
like people talk about like, you know, unconscious assumptions that we make and things like that. It's like this is a good example. Like, you
So
feel like
funny.
enough people are thinking like he might be nude. That you have to steer people the right way.
No, I think I was just thinking. I think it's funny if like a grown adult playing Charlie Brown is in bed with shoes on and like in your normal day clothes.
All right, that's fair
I
enough.
totally forgot. The reason that Mommy's Kisses is familiar it was read on the CH podcast.
Oh.
Oh, we've already discussed mommy's kisses.
Dang.
We've already discussed mommy's
We've
kisses.
already
Some of these we
That
have
brilliance
already
of the
over.
world.
You already
Trap, what other pitches of ours do you hate?
Yeah.
I want to be clear.
Who of Teo?
Like,
Poor Trap.
I think like these are like we've all been laughing at these. I think they're like these are ones that are fun. They're just like you know. There's a reason we didn't make them.
Yeah.
I pitched some garbage.
I did too.
Yeah, same.
And
I only have access to. I lost a bunch of the documents where I was like collecting people's pitches from ages ago. So I had to just like, it's
Yeah.
like, what do I have? So it's just this like weird sampling of stuff from like the past 6 months.
Well, I
Do you
think there were
remember any
always
of the?
weeks.
I
I think
think
there were
so.
always weeks when all
Quickly,
of us.
guys, sorry to interrupt. We should absolutely do more rejected pitches from Trap. We've officially crossed the 500 actions mark. We are at 156 actions,
Time.
Let's go.
which means it's Teo's calf time for one.
Show
Oh, show calf, show calf.
Luke, you're gonna want to see this.
Uh-oh. Luke.
Luke, get in.
Oh!
Oh no! Look
Oh
at that.
my god.
Censoring.
Punches.
Yeah, it is censoring.
Slapping it around.
This is
Look
not
at
the
that.
ideal angle for the calf. Stand up and flex
Chad
it.
Teo,
You
you
have
wanna
to stand up and flex.
Yes. No, you gotta figure that out.
Oh, here
on
we
the
go.
deck.
No,
Also,
you're gonna
Oh,
fall.
please do not.
On a
fall,
rolling chair.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Teo's gonna show hole.
Oh my god.
Holy smokes! Save something for the OnlyFans, Teo.
Damn.
Sheesh.
And also, Ryan, at every voter threshold, you said you would do an awesome slam dunk off
Oh,
camera.
that's right. Yeah. So
Ooh.
I got my ball right here, and I know this looks like just kind of a bedroom, but right off to the side there's a full basketball court. So I'm just gonna.
Okay, here we go.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Holy
was crazy.
shit!
Wow.
Awesome.
Very
Man, oh,
cool.
Thank
man.
you.
I
Thank
thought you
you.
were just messing around.
Yeah, I
No,
thought you
no.
were fooling us, but that was
It's
real.
No, and that's hard in a sweater like that.
That seems really hard in
So-
a sweater.
Let's also quickly establish that at 600, someone is going to do something else. I'm looking at you, Raph. I think it might be your turn at 600.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn. All right. Okay.
Oh, now I missed
Now-
the top of the broadcast. Did we decide who was doing what when, or are we making it up as we go?
So Grant, I wrote you an email yesterday that you did not respond to, in which I asked you to maybe like come up with something you were willing to do on air. But we can do it live, bud. We can.
Hey, let's do
For
it.
you.
Hey, let's. You know what? We're playing jazz. Let's do this.
Yeah, that's what this is.
We're playing jazz.
All right. How about this?
We're just playing jazz.
Just
here.
What do
playing
we say?
jazz here.
How about at 1,000? I will tell you how tall I am.
Ooh, that's a good
Spicy.
Whoa, like
You're 6'5".
actually like for really real?
one.
No, I'm
Hey,
not.
you
Let's
spoiled-
get more voter registration.
You spoiled 7 earlier. I'm spoiling this for you now.
Raphael.
Raph,
Wait,
Grant,
Raphael, you
equivalent.
points
Not
of
seen
this.
7?
Raph.
Huh?
Gang,
I
it's a
was
voter
waiting-
registration
Fucking
drive.
do that, man. Why did you do that?
All right. All right. How about this? At 1,000 registrations, I'll tell you how tall Raph is.
Perfect.
And,
Okay.
and Raph
All
doesn't
right,
know that
yeah.
one, so.
Yeah, I don't. So,
Grant, you don't
So
you
you
don't
got
have to
me
do
there.
this, but I do have a suggestion that does feel like it plays into your strengths, which is that for our viewers at home, sometimes over the past 4 years, horrible news things would happen, and Grant would understandably get very upset, and he would regularly make calls to other Congress people and just chew them out during lunch breaks and things. So if you are uncomfortable with calling your congressperson and you want someone who's well seasoned in doing so, and you want Grant to call your congressperson for you, I don't want to put you on the spot, Grant. if
No,
you're
I
not
think
willing
that
to do that.
I love. I tell you what. Every 100 registrations, someone in the chat can tell me who their Republican congressperson is, and I'll call and say something mean to them on their voicemail.
hell yeah. Oh my
so
god.
nice. I
That's
like
really-
prefer Grant
That's really
to get
fantastic.
punished.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, we can also.
Maybe me too.
I can just drive over and punch Grant in the head,
I prefer
on in
that.
back of the head.
Yeah, I think that's more fun. Do that.
It would be very funny to just see me disappear from this screen and then pop up through Grant's door in the back.
It would be hilarious.
You do not
Raph,
live
you've
that
offered
close to
for
him.
us to
I do not.
Raph, you've offered for us to play Russian roulette with the 400 contacts on your phone, right?
Right.
I love
yeah, that's
this.
correct.
So what we can do is we can come up with something that you have to tweet, right? Or something you have to text, and then you
Yeah.
will
Text
text
or call,
someone that
depending
at
on
random.
yeah,
think
depending
we
on what
should
the number
call.
is. Yeah, I'll probably have. It might end up having to call anyway because I have like 4 Domino's pizzas in here. It's
I
like
was
stuff like
gonna
that.
ask.
So I can't text. I can't text all of them. So yeah,
Yeah,
there's 400.
so we'll have to
420
call.
contacts. Yeah. So,
Jumping in here real quick, just to holler at all our viewers. We might have had some new friends come in. Hey, new friends. So again, to everyone just joining us and watching the stream, we're doing a voter registration drive. You got 2 days left in some parts of the country to register to vote. Check that link. It's the first link in the video description. You can go there. It's just as important to confirm your registration as it is to register for the first time. People have moved. Things have changed. Maybe you're not in your old apartment. Maybe some other thing has come up. Maybe they just lost your damn name.
Mysterious purging of the voter rolls for some
Mysterious
reason.
Purging of the voter rolls for some reason. Gang, democracy is a fragile gift, so go in and confirm. We have a bunch of stuff coming up on the line. Raph is going to play phone contact roulette. At 1,000, we're going to get confirmation on Grant O'Brien's official height. And I'll tell you what else. For every 250, I'm going to throw another Seven Maidens character sheet up on Twitter. We already blew past 500, so I owe you guys one right now. I am going to go throw up Seven Maidens number 2, Danielle Bartstock, up on Twitter.
I'm gonna go throw
I'm gonna
up.
go throw up.
I'm going to go throw up.
Oh,
I'm going to go throw up. Gang, I'm sick as hell. I got the COVID real bad. I've been shitting blood and vomiting piss for 3 days. And let me tell
Bring on,
you,
baby.
you gotta vote. So I'll go throw that on Twitter right now. Let's see how we're doing action wise. Yeah, we already crossed 500. That character sheet number 2 is going up. Gang, I love democracy. Look at all these great people doing all this cool stuff.
Hell yes.
Dope.
What's been everybody's favorite vote they've ever cast?
My first vote
I haven't
was for
done that much.
Obama.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's
My
great.
first was also
Right when
for
I
Obama.
turned, I was just 18, and it was the first time I was allowed to vote, and it was very exciting.
And you're a resident of Chicago too.
Yes.
That's your hometown hero.
Yes, truly. And there were
You're the
there
only
were
people who
huge-
like him.
My niece was just born during the Obama's first election, and there's this great picture of my brother with her in the baby Bjorn in the voter booth
Aw,
that he
that's
texted
cute.
us to say Ella's first election.
That's really
Oh.
cute.
Oh man.
Adorable.
Wow.
I like I enjoyed my first voting in California because prior to that I had to do in person, but California has had permanent, you can opt into mail-in voting forever, and it's so much better. It's
Yes.
so great. I make myself a nice drink. I sit there with my computer and all the ballots all spread out, and I go piece by piece, and I read all these think pieces. So you don't have the experience of going to the booth and being like, oh, they want me to vote for a judge? Who the hell are these? You can you get all those
better.
those surprises out of the way first, and it's oh, this is a fun ritual I can make for myself, and it can be
Yeah, and you can mail
interesting
that
thing to do
in
instead of
early,
scary
or
thing.
you could drop it off at your polling site, which I've done both of, and then you can track where your ballot goes. And either way I've done it, my vote has always gotten through and been counted.
I
Which is
like
also
dropping
great.
mine off at the polling site because I don't want to. It's best both worlds. You don't have to stand there and wait in line, but you get to see everything.
It's fun. It is
fun
fun
your-
to do it. Yeah.
And it's oh, that's what the inside of this elementary school looks like.
Yeah.
they
Look at all
won't
the
let him
small
in
chairs.
otherwise.
Yeah, there's a statute. We don't need to get into it.
Oh,
This isn't
God.
live, is it?
It is live. Did no one tell you?
Oh.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
Totally.
No, Grant, no. It's
The last, I think it was the last election cycle in California, which does have too many ballot issues that they make us vote on. But we got to vote to get rid of daylight savings time, and
Yeah.
that was a lovely vote to cast. That was so pleasant. Let's be rid of that. As a society, haven't we moved on? What are we even doing?
Don't we still do it?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, we lost.
the vote
We lost
was to allow it to go to the legislature or something like that. I don't know. It was some weird.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah,
multiple
that's what it
things
was.
removed.
Right.
Guys, we just got another update, and we have sailed past 600. We are at 638 actions,
Oh,
which
baby.
means a few things are going to happen now. For one thing, we need another dunk from Ryan.
Listen, you don't have to ask me twice. All right.
I love dunks.
What kind of dunk does someone want to see? Come on, shout it out.
It's
backwards.
The
Like
backwards, yeah.
Backwards. All right.
Backwards.
All right, here we go. Here comes backwards one.
what kind of thing?
He runs.
Oh, hey!
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
Yeah, that's
Incredible.
Whoa,
Listen,
how much air did you get, dude?
at least 10 feet, I think.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah, so I flew over it.
That's
And,
crazy.
and also, Raph, I think it's time now. Before we go to you, let's establish what's going to happen at 700 because I think at this point it's pretty safe we're gonna get there.
Right.
Katie and I were emailing a little bit yesterday, and we talked about how, as a part of this, we might do a spontaneous live rank room
Ooh, I love it.
at a certain reward level, where I think how it'll work is we'll each throw something out, and Katie will simply pick the best one.
Yes, I'll be the judge.
There'll be no discussion.
No discussion.
Yeah,
I'm always
1,
right.
2, 3.
Moving on.
Yes, Katie will rank us ruthlessly.
Wow,
that would be fun.
we offer her ourselves, and she ranks us.
I'd rank you.
I have an idea
Katie.
because I
rank
feel
you.
bad that I didn't get back to an email. For every 20 actions, I'll put on
that's
another
true.
article of clothing.
It's hot today, Grant.
Grant,
Grant.
I think we also have some senators in the chat that I can go hunting for if you want to prep a call.
Oh, absolutely.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
I've just got to find them. In the meanwhile, Raph, the question is, who are we going to call? What are you going to say?
Ghostbusters.
Okay, yeah. So I got 420 contacts. So if you just
Nice.
pick a number between 1 and 420.
3.
No,
420,
hold
baby.
hold on a second.
Katie, it's gonna be like a number.
Well,
It's
one.
gonna be like 2 boots
This is
pizza.
mom.
Sorry. Never mind.
And then yeah, what will I say? What will I say? Keep in mind that I have, people that I know in here and people that I don't know at all.
Now,
I hope
here's
you
what-
call me.
You're texting
is
it
your-
to them, right?
Yeah. No,
or
call.
calling. I'll most likely be calling, but maybe I'll text if it's a person and they don't pick up.
I have a pitch.
Yeah, Grant.
Yeah, go
Grant.
ahead.
You have to tell them Donald Trump died.
Oh my goodness.
Too controversial.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Oh, you all love Donald Trump. Fine.
I have a pitch.
Yeah, that's why we're
All right, wait,
saying
what's going
that.
on here?
I
Are you
think
dipping
it's
celery in
it's-
peanut
He
butter?
is. He 100% is.
What's
Do you
your
have real
pitch, Jess?
chocolate
Live
chips?
video
should-
stream and you're
To perform some of his Christian rap.
Oh, I should call somebody
You
and do
should
the
call
rap.
someone and just do
Oh.
your Christian rap. Yeah,
Yes.
from your childhood.
All right. Should I introduce myself as the Christian rapper or just go right into it?
I
Whatever
think we're right
Introduce
into
yourself.
it.
Introduce.
Argue. Oh, introduce
Oh.
myself.
Introduce
I
yourself
think-
for sure.
Be
I
my
think
own
whatever
hype
you
man.
feel
In a
like.
cool way. Yeah, hype yourself.
Yeah,
All right.
hype yourself.
Okay.
Man, I hope more than anything that it's Luke Field.
It's in that range.
See this picture, pick up a phone.
Grant, I
Okay.
texted you some names that the chat recommended too.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, how do we want to pick the number? How should I do it?
I'll pick the number. 3.
You'll pick it?
Yeah, hit him with the
No,
3.
Katie, no.
Hit him with
I
the
can
3.
do a random number generator.
Okay.
I'm
all right.
sure. I'm
I
sure.
hope it says 3.
It's
I
gonna
know.
be great.
Okay, it's a max of 420.
Yeah.
Ooh, blaze 'em.
All right,
And
I'm
with
You're
gonna
cool, Raph.
I'm gonna click the generate button.
3.
Like I said, 9 of these are Domino's Pizza.
Okay, the number it
You
chose
said
was
4.
Yeah,
number
number 4
two.
last night.
Why are they going up?
Have you been
He's
adding
added.
them?
He's added. 400 of them are just
419
Domino's pizza.
of these.
You have every
These
Domino's
people
pizza in the
love
country.
contacts.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're traveling, you need to be sure you get a Domino's pizza stat. You don't have time to look it up. So it's
I
just
love the guy
Dom-
who travels and doesn't want to eat the he just wants the Domino's.
I know what I like. I like the nose.
What number did we pick?
The generator picked number 323.
That's almost 3.
Oh, Katie.
That's
All right.
2 3s.
That's 2 3s.
That's 2 3s.
323. Okay, so I'm gonna have to count that out. And
What?
then-
It's the worst system.
What a dumb thing.
Raph,
but just so,
Raph,
go ahead.
count 77 back from the bottom.
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
No,
Or-
do it the other way. Do it the other way.
Can't be sure.
But just so Katie knows, number 3 of my contacts was Ronnie Adrian.
Oh my
God,
I love Ronnie. Wait, can we call Ronnie Adrian just for fun?
I mean, you can
You
call
call
him if you
him.
want to.
I'll
Yeah,
call
you can
him.
do whatever the hell you want.
Everyone's on 9 different phone calls at the same time.
Hi. It's like an old telethon where it's like this bank of like all of us making calls.
They're all prank calls. It's a prank call telephone.
Hi there. Hi, is your refrigerator running? Hello.
Incredible.
Okay, Raph is counting.
Yes.
Grant is looking at my proposed names.
We have a note. We have a note from Andrew Bridgman. We have a note from Andrew Bridgman for Trap. Someone from chat said, Trap, you'd like ballotready.org. They collect all the data on elections and you can research further from there. A little note from chat. Hell yeah. I don't know. Has anyone here had any, while Rav is looking up who he's going to call, has anyone here had any practice helping friends or family members make voting plans? Someone hipped me to this very recently, that they were like, one of the best things you can do is talk with people about their voting plans, because there's a lot of people, and like, it makes a lot of sense to me because I do this all the time where I like, hey, I'm going to go shopping this weekend for groceries. And then it's Sunday night and you're like, what the hell happened to me going to get groceries? Because it is not very likely, like no one ever does anything this weekend. You do something Saturday at noon, you do something Sunday at 3 p.m. But these sort of like loose plans kind of get immaterial, and election day comes and goes. People go, oh, damn, like I wanted to vote and it didn't happen for me. So there's a huge amount of studies that like one of the best things you can do, especially if you're watching this, because there's a lot of like preaching to the choir where if you're watching this, you're probably like, damn, I do give a shit about voting. But what can I do? I'm already registered.
What can I do?
What the hell can I do?
You know,
Salami.
Hey, my friend, my guy, look,
There's
you're
nothing else to do. You do the vote. You can't do anything else.
This is where we are, you know?
Hey.
And you just say, hey, you know, get yourself a nice plate of gabagool and head over to and talk to your loved ones about like, hey, what's your voting plan? We got COVID going on. There's a lot of logistical hurdles to overcome in voting.
Yes.
I think a lot of people very smartly, with all of the weird news around voting by mail, are, if and when it is feasible for them to do so, and it's sort of a 6 in 1, not just in the other. A lot of people are choosing to just be safe and like vote early and in person. And I think some people also, there's like, people don't know all the different ways you can vote, because we hear horror stories of all of the weird voter suppression tactics. That is very much happening, but also there are a lot of states that will have polling locations open before election day. There are a lot of drop boxes that you can go, and if you have a mail-in ballot, you can drop it off like at a voting location. Again, it's not really uniform. It differs a lot from state to state. So in a lot of cases, you doing the research and offering that up to your friends and loved ones and people that you know definitely are planning on voting, but maybe their plan isn't solidified. That's a really great way that you can help.
Raphael,
Mhm.
did you do it?
Oh yeah, I already
Don't
did the
count
rap
it.
already.
I muted my microphone while
Awkward.
Brandon was talking because I didn't want to be rude.
I'll kill you. No, I won't kill you.
Okay, so the number that we landed on is Steph Ritter. Oh my God, I almost showed this to the camera, and that was
Almost dox
Fix it in
someone.
post. We'll fix it in post. It's fine.
that would have been awful. Okay,
Caller.
anyway.
Who is
yeah,
that?
I'm gonna have to. So
Comedian.
this is. Yeah. Wait. You know. Oh wait.
Yes,
how do you?
I do.
You know Steph just through comedy? Okay.
Yeah, just through comedy.
We had we were on a sketch group together for a little while, and I haven't talked to her in, I don't know, 2 years, 3 years.
When was the
Hell
last
yeah.
time you sang to her?
6 months ago.
When was the last time you rapped at her?
Oh my God. And the thing is, she'll probably pick up too.
So Raph, so you know,
Confident.
you probably should not put her on speakerphone.
Right.
Why?
So you'll just have to call her. We'll hear your side of the conversation.
Why?
We're gonna hear it. It's gonna ring,
I
and we're
want
gonna
to
hear
hear it. Put it.
Domino's Pizza. Can I
Don't prank us.
Yeah, I'm calling
Yeah,
my
don't
friend.
prank us.
All right, let me get the song down. Don't complain. Do not argue. Don't
Don't
give grief to those around you.
you.
Keep your cool. Don't be a pain. Gotta live up to the name.
Oh, Christ!
Okay, I'm gonna hang up, and I'm just gonna hang up, right?
Yes.
Oh, you're not gonna like introduce yourself and say, "Hey, I'm wondering if you would like."
She's gonna
give me
know who
some
I am.
feedback."
It's gonna show up
I
on
know.
the phone.
True.
But I think
How
that
does
you
she
should
delete your
legitimize it.
contact, Rap?
Okay.
You should
that
say
you
you
should
have
be
something
like-
How did she
important.
cut you out of your life?
Well,
Sorry,
I think that
rap-
you should
yeah.
say like you're wanting feedback on like a rap that you're writing.
That's very funny.
Yes.
Do that.
But also,
Okay, I'll
Raph,
do
I
that.
just noticed something about your rap, which is that it only seemed to be one short verse. Are there other? Is there?
There are, but I'll have to learn it because I don't have the lyrics written out. I have to listen to
Do
it
we need to
again.
provide context for what the hell we're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was a Christian rapper for like, I don't know, a week.
As a child.
As a
week.
child.
Right. As
15
a
years.
child, yeah.
As a small child. And there's a
Small
tape,
child.
a recording of Raphael singing this song, this rap
Yeah.
that we love to play over and over and over again. The writers are obsessed with it.
I feel like
So
someone
that is
should.
what he'll do.
I
think someone should call it up and we should play it.
I don't know if we have
Really?
the
I
right.
have
Or maybe we can do that at an even higher level.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that's what
Okay.
we,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
have
'cause
it
I sound-
saved.
You did.
Yeah, Lily has it. I always remember Lily can get it like that. So weird.
Yeah, it's
I
always
actually
ringtone.
don't know if I have it on this computer.
Oh no.
I only have it on all my other devices.
I feel like Reka just sent it to us recently over
She did.
Slack.
You know,
Oh,
I
it's
can
probably
play
gone.
it. I can play it on Slack.
Maybe.
Oh shit.
Is it happening?
Oh, I already found the song.
Did it surprise him that he called?
Did she
Seemed
call?
like
Oh,
it.
Here we go. Everyone relax. Everyone be cool. It's happening. It's happening. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This
Oh,
is
wait,
my
maybe she won't
nightmare.
pick
I would rather do so many. I would rather do what Teo's gonna do than do
I
this.
would
My
never
palms are
pick
sweating.
this.
He offered this.
Yeah, this is gutsy. I love it.
Love it. I love
We're
it.
seeing a different side
I'm
of
listening to
rap.
the song.
All right, I gotta leave a message.
Great.
Leave the rap.
Hey, Steph, it's Raphael. Been a long time. I just wanted to call you because I know that this is a little weird, but
Don't qualify.
so I
love
came up
you.
with this rap thing, and I know you're from Florida, and there's like a lot of churches and stuff. It's a Christian rap,
It's a lot.
and I only have the one verse of it. But you're an excellent writer in any regard. It's just writing. So I just have this one verse, but I wanted to give it to you and then see what you think. So don't complain, do not argue, don't give grief to those around you. Keep your cool, don't be a pain. Gotta live up to the name of Christ.
Christ.
Thanks, Steph. Hit me back. All right, bye.
Oh,
That was
she
terrible.
calls you back.
That was awful.
I know you're from Florida.
Hell, if we can get to 1,500 registration actions, Raph will block that number, delete his friend from social media, no context, never contact her again. And that,
God. That was a very
Wow.
funny message.
What's so funny
No,
is
it wasn't. No, it wasn't. That was not flirty. That's not how I
that
flirt.
was flirty.
How do you flirt?
That was
Show us how you
flirty.
flirt.
For
That
1,000
was
actions,
flirty.
Raph will show
That
us.
was how you flirt.
I have great news,
Like, I
gang. We
know you're
are
from Florida.
we are past 700 actions. And Raph, the chat is lighting up. You're getting a lot of clout for this, my friend.
I wish I
Lot of
hadn't looked at you guys. You guys
managers.
made me break. You guys made me break.
I was really
Yeah,
trying
that
to
ruined it.
Yeah, sure. She heard that.
Oh
And the chat agrees. It was a little bit flirty.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Oh,
Flirty.
Now this is a love story.
Flirty.
Big Daddy.
Gang, so we've crossed 700 actions. We're less than 50 away from the next character sheet drop for all the Dimension 20 fans out there. We got more pranks, more stunts, more good stuff coming your way. For those joining us right now, we're about an hour into our 3 hours, and we've already crossed 700 actions, which
Wow.
is real. That's awesome. We're so thankful to all of you for being here on the stream, taking this stuff. Make sure to hit up friends, talk to people about getting them registered to vote as well. And for those that are already registered, feel free to use this time while we're all honoring the stream. Listen, there's one thing that actually all us college humor pals really do care about, which is there's a lot of elections and a lot of races running. I know that large national races tend to take a lot of the focus for obvious reasons. But there are so many things happening in your town, in your state, right around you that are super important. And not only candidates running, but causes, props up, there measures on the ballot. Registering to vote is not just something you do to enter the sort of horse race of politics. It's also a way that you take care of your neighbors. I guarantee there is someone running in your town. There is there's a measure on the ballot right near you that you could make a huge difference in the lives of you, your family, and your neighbors by getting involved. And if you're already registered, maybe be like, hey, I'm gonna holler and see if one of those cool ass local causes or candidates could use some phone banking. Maybe they can use a couple bucks. Maybe they could use something that you have to offer. And hey, you see how many people, we have more than 1,000 people watching right now. You got a lot of pals in here that all care about the same shit. A couple of y'all jump in there and put that 2 hours in. It may seem like something very small for you, but if we all do it at the same time, it becomes an overwhelming tide of change. And for all the new people after our first hour, check that first link in the video subscription. That is where we're doing the voter registration actions, where you can register if you haven't registered yet. You can confirm your registration in case you want to double check and be safe, which I think you should. And on top of all that, if you keep doing it, we keep giving you cool pranks and goofs and spoofs. Speaking of which, Sam, do we have anything else on our list that people have promised to do?
We have pre-committed Katie to doing a spontaneous rank room at this level, and so that is next. But before she does, we need another dunk.
Hey, no more. Oh, folks, I think we can all agree this just keeps getting better each time. Someone just give me a name of a dunk you want to see.
Ryan, why don't we get
shut?
Ryan? Why don't we get the name of the dunk from the chat?
Oh, that's a great idea.
That sounds
Which means
perfect.
we'll have to wait for the delay just a little bit. And while we're getting the name of the dunk,
I actually have to get going, so I just wanted to say bye.
Yes.
I am going to a movie with Luke. So Luke, if you'll get off your computer, you can get a coffee. We're gonna go to the drive-in to see a movie.
No,
It was
Luke,
so
you
great
stay
hanging
right
out
there.
with everybody.
You stay right there,
Keep
Luke.
registering to vote. And don't feel like you have to know everything. You can look stuff up and learn slowly and ask people that you respect and like around you what they think about things. And you don't have to feel super silly about that. That's what I do. Cool. All right. Bye, everybody.
thank you
Bye,
so
Jess.
much,
Bye,
Jess.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out. So Ryan, the name of the dunk that we want to see is coming from Brianna Jones, and it's the Dunkaroo.
Oh, that's a great one. Someone's gonna have to clip this, send this video to Jess. I'll text it to her so she can see.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Wow.
Now, I will be honest, I did miss that one. That one didn't go in.
Still impressive.
It was so cool.
Yeah, just because you just move
That's what
so
was shocking
smoothly.
about
It's
it.
like wow.
Seriously, guys,
Wow.
Yeah.
Ballet.
coming from you guys, that means so much.
Yeah, I know a lot about basketball.
Also, before we fly
Katie,
into rank
tell me-
room, Katie. Oh, sorry.
I just wanted to hear Katie talk about basketball some more.
I
wanted
love
to-
it so much.
Name all 5 positions.
Yeah. Name them. I was gonna do it off screen, kind of in the same way
vein.
that
Smart.
kind of like
Yeah, but we can still hear you when you're off screen, so just go off screen.
like the basketball stuff should maybe be off screen. Just let's not have
Right.
basketball be such a big part of this. So
Right.
Okay.
what is happening?
All right. Well, okay.
I think we're
Point guard.
Someone in the chat says, "Are they aware we could see their message notifications?"
Oh, you.
Lily, you said no.
Oh.
I asked. I didn't say.
I thought you said no. I was talking this. Oh my god.
That means everyone
Oh,
saw the
boy.
Link to Rap song. Good.
really incredible.
So before we move on, Grant, are you going to leave a message for?
Terrible.
Are you going to leave a message for Ted Cruz?
Oh,
That's right.
God.
The senator that's been suggested that I call is Ted Cruz. And so let me let's do the rank room. I'll get that all queued up and then have that ready to go.
Ted Cruz, one of the worst political memes I've ever seen of the radical left express.
Legitimately, that's what I'm going to talk about. It's the stupidest.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything so mind-blowingly stupid.
It's very fun to like, God, I wish that we had the party that Republicans keep suggesting we have of a train shooting to the radical left
Exactly.
and being like, you think Bernie Sanders is in the driver's seat of the radical left?
Ed Markey tweeted about it, and I thought it was the most brilliant takedown. This meme is all, frankly, the best Democrats on a train being driven by Bernie Sanders called the Biden Express because Joe Biden's not in charge of his own campaign, and all that information was communicated by a highway sign that was next to the train. Because you know how trains obey highway signs.
Always.
Ed Markey tweeted. Another senator roasted him to a crisp for that. Ed Markey, one of our best senators. Love that dude.
Hell yeah, love Ed Markey.
I'll cue that call up while we get rank room set.
Cool. So Katie, what's it going to be?
Hi everyone. So my mother called just now, and I had to text her back and tell her to not call me again.
Fun.
Mother, democracy calls.
Mother, none of this. Hello to everyone.
Hello.
And I just wanted to say, let's do rank room.
Katie's
oh,
gonna
no.
rank us.
I forgot how to talk. All right, let's do this. Let's do this for real. Okay, the question today, the rank room question today is, what is the sexiest way to vote? Everyone give me one response and I shall rank them. Think.
Soaking wet.
Soaking wet.
Yeah, wet ass
I wanna-
polls.
Sexiest.
Sexist. Think. Put some thought into this. You know,
Yeah.
you don't
Hey, Katie?
gotta rush it.
Katie, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
As early as possible.
Oh.
Yeah, I like it to end
do it
super
real
early. I like to.
Ass like a brand.
I want it to be shockingly early when people be like, "Whoa, you're already done," and
That's,
it's like, "Yeah,
that's it?
in this state, we start early and we end early."
All right.
Don't even-
I'm looking more for like physical things, like things that someone would say were sexy.
Oh, great.
Maybe.
I think I
Yeah.
think I have something great then, because I feel like now it's like, you know, some places have touch screens, right? Is that right? Okay. So I would just, instead of touching it with my finger, touch it with my wiener and just kind of like, you know,
I love that. Love that.
touch each of the little options with my wiener. And you got to click next too, I think, after you
Yeah.
make your selection. So, I mean, it maybe, 25 times my wiener is going to touch that thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really like that.
Great.
I've got one, which is the first thing that you do is you carry through with voting, just as you would otherwise normally do.
Yes.
But you get your I voted sticker, right? And then you come home with it. Now here's where things get interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Set up a nude photo shoot with yourself to put on social media, and you
Yes.
put the sticker, in the foreground in a position that's just appropriate enough
Leaves a little
for
bit
blocking out the juicy
imagination,
bits.
Mhm.
And then you post it all over social media with no hashtag.
I like that. What if one of your testicles was out? I'm just a thought.
Just
Everything
like just a
covered
hint
but
at
one
something
testicle.
else, you know, like
A
ooh.
hint.
You know what
There's
that would be?
nothing hotter than some side testy.
And that's
On the
actually
side.
The ball
I
dangling
think that's
down.
really
from-
good.
Ball.
And then you get a really fun caption. You can do the thing where like you post something sexy, but the caption is like a little joke, and you could be like, "My friends did always tell me I was left leaning."
Oh!
Yeah.
Incredible.
Anyway, that's
checked
mine.
out.
Perfect. Everyone has to supply me with one.
Because I'm gonna do the best one.
I'm going to do the best. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one.
With protection.
No.
Raph goes in with just a condom on.
No.
You're just voting with a condom on.
No. I have a mask over my face.
Oh, come on.
Protection.
I'm more of let's get some romance in here. You know, everything's all
Love
wieners on screens and stickers
know.
on balls.
I
Like,
agree.
all right.
It's
You know,
a little
let's-
wiener heavy.
What people
Let's-
like.
Let's crush up some roses and put them in our mail-in ballot. And you can, when it comes in, you can smell just like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, like this is the smell of my lover, as we all
You're about to
say.
disqualify your vote.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, would they think of that as a bribe though? I guess it's still just your vote.
It's very funny to have your vote like disqualified because it's like there's just rose petals mashed up into it, like covering up everything. Can't see what the hell's going on.
Yes.
I have an answer that isn't early. I'd say I'd go with my friend Chad.
Is that a hanging Chad joke in the year 2020?
Let me
We're too young
let me tell you
for
about
that.
Chad.
20.
Let me tell you about
years ago.
Chad.
That was too old.
Too old. What is it?
The average age of a College Humor watcher has got to be under the point where they could have been alive when that reference.
Well, sound off in the
sure.
chat.
Yeah,
if
sound
you,
off,
if you
no.
know about hanging
Grant-
Chads.
I
Grant,
don't
let's
know
see
what
your
this
Ross
is.
Perot impression.
When I
You
was
were
a kid,
about to
I
do-
auditioned for the TV show All That.
Yes.
If I'd come in, it would have been in time to do Perot. Wait, no, that would have been after. Who the hell knows, guys? I'm fucking ancient.
Can you explain the hanging Chad? I actually do not know what that is.
In the
boy.
Bush v. Gore in the year 2000,
Yes.
they had to do a recount in Florida because everything was very close. And
Interesting.
the way
And
Florida
Florida's
did their ballots
awesome.
that year, they you had to punch through a little card. It was with the punch outs
With
And
your
a hanging-
wiener.
Yeah, you whop your dick through it, and
Yeah.
then
Your dick.
it goes
All
through.
right.
And the hanging chads were when the stylus would go through, but the little piece of paper wouldn't fully tear away. It was just sort of dangling there.
Ugh.
That was called a
Yeah.
hanging chad. I don't remember why, but that's the name.
Katie,
we all
that
decided
noise
on.
was exactly how the country. Yeah.
God.
That was his audition for All That.
Just explaining
Yes,
hanging
and
Chads.
Keenan beat him.
Yeah.
I also love
Man.
the idea that All That had like political cold opens.
It did have Ross Perot as a
Wild.
recurring character.
Yeah.
Did they really?
Wow,
I
did they
thought it was a
really? Wow.
joke.
As he was a recurring character in the Earboy sketches.
Whoa. What was
Yeah,
the game
yeah.
of Ross Perot and all that?
He was quite
He's
rich.
Yeah, he's just rich. He's basically like
Same as SNL.
Yeah.
To jump in and answer Katie's rank room,
Yes.
I think. Look, listen. Sex, the biological act, doesn't necessarily mean sexy, which is a matter of emotions and feeling. There are cultural flags or cultural touchstones that have to do with what we think of when we think of that feeling of sexuality. So I think there's nothing sexier than a story, right? So let me paint a picture for you if I can.
Okay.
We're on a windswept. Is there a
whose
dog?
dog
Who's
is that?
barking?
Your story is upsetting my dog.
We're on
Upsetting my
windswept
dog.
plains where the dogs roam free.
Chrissy, come here.
Is there a dog?
There's a
I'd also like to take issue with there's nothing sexier than a story, but go on.
Yes.
no, Grant. This is where you're wrong. You got to think about. You know what, Grant? The number one erogenous zone in the body.
The brain.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is the brain? Yeah, for sure, the brain. No, you're right. No, you are
I thought
right.
you were going to say the mouth because you got
I mean, this is some finale of Game of Thrones shit.
I know.
here.
I was just
Who
thinking
has the
that.
greatest story of sex at all? Is it
Stop.
perhaps the
No,
mine?
I'm 2 episodes away from the end of Game of Thrones.
Oh my god.
All right, so
You're two. How did
Grant.
you get to 2 and then stop?
You
I'm
watched
just
all of them like a month ago and you just stopped 2 away?
I don't like finishing things. I
Brad
get
Pitt
sad.
shoots Kevin Spacey in the head.
Comes early and he doesn't finish.
Why'd you ruin it?
Um,
Hi, Jacuzzi. Good yawn.
Oh, it's jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi.
Okay, I feel like my answer wasn't taken seriously, so I would like to reiterate soaking wet. But I mean it. That's not between you and anyone else. It's just between you and yourself. You go in, you're soaking wet. Ooh, is it to pre-cum? Is it to a piss?
Is it to pre-cum?
Who knows?
To pre-cum.
That was a real
Squish, squish, squish. You vote and then you leave. Squish, squish. Ooh.
So vaginally wet.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I don't think Lily was suggesting that you've just like come out of a heavy storm. Like, there's cats and dogs out there.
I was thinking that. I was like, I guess you're wet, but if it's vaginally wet, that makes more sense.
yeah.
Jacuzzi.
They're dogs.
Brennan, you still owe us your
Yeah,
answer.
Do you have your-
Brennan, let's hear your story.
Picture this: a wind-swept heath. There is a heath, a moor, a windswept moor. In light mist gathers round. We see a handsome masked man, no shirt, riding a glistening black stallion and whisking a young maiden atop his steed, and they ride across the heath to
Is it Brad Pitt?
No, it's not. No, it's not Brad Pitt.
Can I imagine it? Can I imagine it as
Kevin
Brad Pitt?
Spacey?
No, it's certainly not Kevin Spacey.
Oh my
Is it
god.
Brian
Oh,
Singer?
Brennan,
Is it
why
Kevin
would you say
Spacey?
that?
Oh,
Brennan, why would
Shit,
you
that's
make
Story
it?
like Kevin
Brennan,
Spacey.
Brennan, why would you say that?
Brandon, come on.
Brennan,
man.
I didn't say it was Kevin Spacey.
That's like
That's
fucked
wow,
up, man. That's
that's-
fucked up.
Oh
That is
no! This is not correct or right. Gang, we actually we have crossed another threshold. As I've said, every 250 we are going to throw another character sheet up on Twitter. We have blown past
We've blown past.
the 750. So we are going to be dropping and Ty-Uppy Jones over on the Twitter, baby. Head over to Twitter to do that right now. And then has anyone not done their rank room answer?
Brennan,
Oh.
you haven't done it.
Yes, you haven't finished your story.
Brennan,
You talk about
you.
being whisked
Yeah,
away
you
by
were-
Kevin Spacey
You were
on
telling
a
a story about,
Kevin
listening
Spacey.
black stallion.
Fucking weirdo.
Meeting Ryan Singer on Heat.
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
Mess.
Go ahead, Brennan. Finish your weird story.
They ride on a
don't-
horse. No,
Don't be. Did I take it too far? I'm sorry.
It's like going back to the coddling. Brennan
I
sketch.
just rewatched it.
Well, in any case, the point is they ride this stallion across the moors away from the young maiden's tyrannical father's manor house, where he has declared that they should not fall in love or vote in their local, state, and federal elections. And instead, they ride across the heather to a windswept cliff overlooking the ocean. And there on the cliff is a fully staffed voting location where
Fully staffed.
they get off the horse and they vote. Okay,
They get off the horse?
They get off the horse off.
And this is
Whoa,
gross.
whoa,
You
whoa,
Kevin
whoa,
Spacey already and they all get off the
What?
horse?
Brennan.
And I don't think
days
this
to
is sexy
come,
at
in the
all.
days to come,
The
you are
days to
going
come.
Brennan, Katie is part
Brennan.
horse.
I'm part
is
horse.
the-
What
that's
the
a
fuck,
dangerous
The
man?
horse are coming. The days are coming. Jesus.
Is this part of the? Oh.
Ah.
Okay.
Brennan.
Yeah.
Finish your story.
It's done. My story's done. Okay.
Okay.
No one let me be sexy about my horse story.
I did not go yet. I have my answer.
Teo,
It's
let's hear it.
2 words. Sex swing. That's all.
Oh, you're a sex swing
swing
date.
Ah.
Sex swing. On a sex swing. You set up a sex swing.
Oh, sex
like
swing.
Sex swing
Swing.
state.
Didn't
Is that
hear
what you
that.
mean?
Sex. You go to the
Swing.
school gymnasium and you set up a sex swing and you swing into the thing and tap the button each time.
Mm.
Like that scene in The Big Lebowski.
Swing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a good
Theo
scene.
wins.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Theo wins.
All right.
Oh, no, my
Let me
cat.
think here.
Oh shit.
Ursula.
Hi.
Damn.
Hi,
Yeah.
Ursula.
Cat
Hi, Ursula.
That's a
Cat
cat.
butt.
Let's see a cat butt.
Let's see that ass.
Smack that.
So Katie, now you have
Yes.
to rank us.
Carolyn!
You summoned me with the word sex swing.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ah.
Hell yeah.
Hi.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
What's
cat.
Come up with a rank room answer because you're just in time to.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the sexiest way to vote?
What's the sexiest way to eat a cat butt?
Yeah.
Like this.
Perfect. All right. That's not
So
what
my,
I said.
so my horse story gets dragged across the
Don't bring up the
coals.
gross
Brennan,
horse
we
story.
don't
that
wanna-
was awesome.
No one's here right
No,
We
now.
don't
that
want to
was
hear
Okay.
about your centaur.
So
fetish.
Carolyn can pantomime performing anal cunnilingus on a cat.
Sure.
And,
Okay.
How
and-
dare you say anal cuddlingus for you, sir? Or
Brennan.
Sure.
and I'm left here.
Brennan.
This is unjust.
Come on.
It'd be so
Every-
funny
the
if we checked the stats and everyone undid what they've done.
People are
Not
dropping
voting
All
like
of them said,
anymore.
flies.
please remove me from the rolls. I trusted some
went,
people
took
I
my
shouldn't
ballot
have
out.
trusted.
I have to undo 4 dunks.
Wait, what was the rank room though? I want to know.
The rank room was, what is the sexiest way to vote? Some of our responses have been extremely wet, vaginally wet.
Okay.
Raph, what was yours?
That doesn't bode well for
With-
you, Raf.
Protection.
Oh yeah, his was just with a condom on.
Okay.
Sam's,
or does this imply that you're hard at the polls? And
you'd be
it's like-
hard.
You
or is
got
it just a loose?
You'd be hard. No, you'd be
condom.
hard. You'd have
Okay.
Do
You'd be around.
Do you
Yeah.
hear the cat purring into the microphone?
No.
I
No,
don't.
but I want to. Hey, Ursula, come on.
Mine was you vote and you get an I voted sticker and you come back and you do like a nude photo shoot where the sticker is placed
One testicle out.
Oh.
Well, that was Katie's contribution. That wasn't my contribution.
I do think that's
me
important.
and Sam kind of did
Wait.
it together.
How big are these stickers and how small are these testicles?
So
There's the math is off here.
Huge testicles.
the math isn't off. I mean, granted, I've never seen anyone else's genitals apart from my own, but the math's not off.
Anyone in the world?
You've never seen anyone's?
Sam, I've DM'd you dozens of pictures of my testicles,
Okay.
so I don't know.
Oh man, we don't have an HR department anymore.
You don't, the seeing genitals,
Yeah.
that I understand where Sam's coming from because, it can be gauche,
Sure.
Yeah, like
To see genitals?
I understand.
Ian and I
where Sam's
voted
coming from.
context. But Katie, let's get to the ranking because we've got.
Has that
Don't
in his
zoom in.
home.
Do not zoom in.
The resolve that
Oh
happened
my
in Grant's
God.
face
Grant.
got up knowing exactly what to do.
I love it.
Wait, are we gonna do the thing where Grant actually calls Ted Cruz?
Oh
That's
yes.
the idea. But should we do? Okay, so Katie, while you rank, maybe
right.
Grant, you call Ted Cruz.
So
Sure, I'm gonna get on
funny.
the phone with Ted Cruz.
Hell yeah.
FaceTime him with that in the
Wait.
background.
How does Grant have Ted Cruz's number just from like? Was it like Ted
Personal
cruising?
experience.
There's some.
Oh!
Special guest.
Yeah.
Yes. Woo.
Hell yes.
Special guest with the
Lou,
nicest
there's lots
apartment.
going on here, my friend.
Okay.
Lots going on.
Answer
Catch me
the
up,
right
or is there a
room.
way?
All right.
How should I catch myself up that is most efficient?
We've got a
And
wiki
best.
going. You can just check that out.
Hey,
It's
I'm
Check
gonna-
out our wiki.
yeah,
I'm gonna
collects
turn
all,
off
like,
my
the
camera,
lore.
just read through this, but I'm here.
Can I say who I think actually had the best answer?
Yes.
Yes.
I really do think it was Sam.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
I would put that at number one because that could actually be sexy.
Mhm.
I'm
Man.
furious.
Sorry.
Are you on the phone with Ted Cruz?
I'm furious.
That's such a funny way to start a call.
Yes. Wait, Grant, you have to start it that way now.
I'll fucking call Ted Cruz right this second.
Do it.
Sam's correct. I probably can't. It's gonna be a voicemail anyway. So, but you'll only hear my side
your
of it.
side of the
That's
conversation.
fine.
And do the Christian rap at the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? All right, I'm gonna Christian rap.
I did a
as
Christian
I
rap
remember it.
earlier. I called someone and had to do a Christian rap for a random person in my phone.
Nice.
Which is a
told me.
big deal.
Yes.
All right, I'm getting on the phone with Ted Cruz's DC office. And a tip: if you do decide to call your representatives, call their office in Washington because their local offices are more for constituent services, and their issue staff is going to be in DC. And so I will leave a message for Ted Cruz's staff. Please press.
Here we
1.
go. And that's everybody going to take us right over the 800 mark. We are just over the
Nice.
800
Wow.
mark. That's 800 either confirmed voter registrations or new voter registrations. And with that, my voice is going to get quieter.
I'm
As we-
furious. You, sir, are the least funny motherfucker on this side of Mike Huckabee. I have never seen such an awful meme in my whole life. You tweeted a picture of all the coolest Democrats driving a train on the highway and called it the Biden Express. That's so stupid. That's not funny. You want to hear funny? I'll give you funny right now. For Christ. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. My name
Yeah.
is Grant O'Brien. I'm a resident of Amarillo, Texas, zip code 90909. Whoever's listening to this, go fuck yourself and quit your job. Goodbye. I'll
why
do
would-
any
Killed it.
Name a
Why would
senator.
you?
I'll
Why
call
would
him
you? Why would you dig yourself the hole of "I'll give you funny" and not have a ladder ready to climb out?
I couldn't remember the rap. All I remembered was for
I
Christ.
could not remember rap.
But he still gave a pause for the rest of the words.
I was racking my memory. I couldn't begin to start. Oh, rap, how does it start? Do it for us.
One more time with
come-
feeling.
Do not argue.
Yeah, right, exactly. Don't complain. Do not argue.
argue.
Don't give grief to those around you. Keep your cool. Don't be a pain. Gotta live up to the name.
Oh,
Christ.
Christ.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's not for
Call and
Christ?
response.
No, it's of Christ.
It's a little call.
Of Christ.
I didn't remember any of it.
Weren't we going to play that? Wasn't that something we were going to do?
I think that is up on the docket. I think we should jump into it.
Is anybody else hungry?
Yeah,
Can you get us something?
Do you want to
something up
eat?
for us?
I could eat.
I'm hungry for some
I'm gonna head to the
trash.
kitchen if anybody.
Yeah, if you could grab me
Well,
something,
yeah,
that'd be great.
That'd be great.
Teo,
That'd
you
be
don't
great.
have to eat trash.
Katie,
Teo,
our
you can
secret
eat
that we
food.
all live together is out now, and we're all
Oh,
just in
shit.
separate rooms.
Behind the screen is everyone else.
To see the back of my head once you knock it over.
So that is just over 800 actions, everybody. I believe that means we need another dunk from Brian.
Oh my God! It's that
which
time
means-
again.
Which means that we need another suggestion from the chat in terms of what kind of dunk Ryan should do. Katie, you've picked your rank room winner.
I did.
Which is me.
You.
I'm very grateful.
Who's Raph calling?
What are you doing?
We've got
Steph
our
just
call
left me a
from.
message.
We've got our
What
call
is she-
from Grant to Ted Cruz. I think that means Teo that you're up next. Let's say at 850 actions.
Okay.
You want to tell people what you're prepared to do?
Should I do one or two or both of them at the same time?
I think you should do both of them.
Do both
Don't
of
give
them?
us the option, man.
Oh god.
Yeah, what are you
I'm
doing?
going to eat what looks to be a tablespoon of coffee grounds, and I'll have this much olive oil.
Oh,
You're gonna.
God.
Oh,
That
You're
makes
gonna
a great
die.
face scrub, Teo, but don't put that in your body.
Don't eat your face scrub.
For
It's
your
gonna look like
democracy.
risotto the next time you shit. It's gonna be
That's right.
unbelievable.
He's just,
And
Wait,
if we get
It's
to
gonna be
1,000,
risotto.
Slide. It's gonna slide right out.
I will post a
Man.
photo of my next bowel movement.
Jesus.
Like a proud
Teo,
new
you
parent.
don't need to
Like, he's
do this
pooping
to
now.
He's pooping now.
Ryan, a suggestion from the chat, which I love,
Okay.
from Daniel Friedman and others, the Space Jam dunk.
That's phenomenal. All right, I'm
Mm.
gonna get my arms ready. This one is for all of you out there.
These are off-screen dunks, for those of you who don't know.
Oh my god.
Out of respect for Michael Jordan, I will not be doing this dunk.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
There you go.
Fair enough.
Way to make
That
this political.
was
Michael Jordan.
shocking.
damn.
I did not see that
Damn.
coming. Holy crap.
I have to bounce out
Why?
for
Why?
for
What the fuck do you have going
What
on?
do you have? You're right behind me.
Yeah. We're all in the same house, man.
yeah. So you know where I'm going to the kitchen. I'm getting something to eat.
All right.
There might be something from a Mr. Zach Oyama coming out sometime, which I'm working on with him. So maybe that was a little maybe something. That's all I can
What
say.
a tease.
A tease.
What?
What a tease. True tease.
What a
But
flirt.
go
Can I
vote,
be in
everybody. No.
Okay.
What about me, Trav?
No. No.
Okay.
I'll
Anyone
audition
else?
right now. I'll audition now.
Yeah, I'll audition.
I'm
I'll
on.
audition.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
audition
down.
right now.
Trap. If we all audition for it right now, and one of us in the audition actually stumbles onto what the project is,
Yeah.
will you agree to cast that person on the spot?
Brandon, I'll tell you.
Oh, that's my trappy. That's a classic trap.
What a
That's
jerk.
trapped.
A classic trap, dude.
Classic trap.
God.
I hate that guy. I hate that guy.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
God,
Fucking rude.
I feel
guys.
good saying that I hate that guy too.
I hate that guy.
Oh my God. that
I'm
is
glad
so
he's not my
good.
boss anymore. Say this openly. What are we doing?
Cool. So
Actually, this would now be a
Yeah.
great time. Gang, we are at the 50% mark. I have to say, both from judging the internal, I wanted to say, huge thanks to everyone watching right now. This is the College Humor Voter Registration Drive. The amount of actions we have is pretty staggering. We've clocked the numbers of other like groups and streams and channels and the people that have done campaigns like this. Our fans are killing it right now.
Yeah, everyone else sucks.
I hope you know that you all are killing it right now, because voter registration is hard. As you might imagine, a lot of the people that are sort of already like you know, when you're talking about voter registration, you're talking about getting new people registered. That can be a hard thing to do because a lot of the people that are your target demographic for people that are politically like up on the news and whatever, like a lot of those people tend to either be registered or they've registered through some other campaign or some other activism. For our fans that have jumped on and registered here at this drive, we are so happy and excited and proud that you're doing that. That is so awesome. So these numbers are pretty staggering right out of the gate. We're 50% through the stream. We've had, I believe, more than 800 actions already, which is wild. Make sure for everyone watching this that you are, by the way, and we have like more than 1,000 people watching, which means a huge percentage of the people who are watching, Grant just said, haha, stream. A huge percentage of the people that are watching are going through and clicking that link. If you are watching and you're new to the stream and you're not sure what we're doing, that first link in the video description is what you want to check out. You want to click that, not only to register if you haven't registered, stop saying pee-pee. They're chatting while I'm doing the CTA. Gang, don't get distracted by the pee pee poo poo talk. Instead, click that link to confirm your registration or to register for the first time. I would also say, if you are one of those folks where you've been at home, you've been feeling the gloom and doom, you've been feeling the shred and dread, you've been feeling the crappies and not so happies, this is the time to get there's crappy, yeah, for sure. But this is the time for you to not only register, but reach out and make sure that your friends and loved ones are registered, right? There's a lot that people can do in terms of phone banking and texting, but obviously getting hollered at by a friend is going to mean a whole lot more. And it's not something that you have to be weird about doing, because it's not like you're scolding these people. It can be checking to make sure that if someone that doesn't have a ride to the polls can get a ride to the polls. It's about making sure that someone that maybe has moved recently is registered when maybe they didn't have a chance to get registered before.
Brennan, will you give them a ride?
Yeah.
Gang, what I would love everyone for you to do is, if you can get 10 people to register to vote, I am going to come to where you live. You don't have to get in touch with me. I already know. I know where you live. And I'm going to come and I'm going to lift you up in my big strong arms, and I will fly you using magic to the polls.
That's awesome. That's
Cool.
awesome.
And here's the thing. That that thing that I just said is real in the way that Santa Claus is real, which is to say it's real in our hearts, which is in a way realer than things that are really real. But the important thing is for you to register to vote. And again, this is crunch time, right? If you have a couple extra bucks burning a hole in your pocket and you have a local candidate, or you have a candidate that you care about, maybe slide those bucks right now at the top of the month, right? Where they can do a lot of good. If you have that extra hour next week, what I know how hard it is when you are thinking of getting civically engaged. You're like, what am I gonna have to do? There's gonna be so much red tape. There is no candidate that is running for office, if they're a candidate you care about, if they agree with your values, they have policies that you like, there is no candidate like that you would agree with that has made it harder than 2 minutes to sign up to volunteer for them, or to phone bank for them, or to donate for them. I guarantee you, you are 90 seconds away from volunteering or canvassing or phone or text banking, signing up to give rides to the polls. One thing I also wanted to shout out this year is, by the way, COVID's going on. Most poll workers historically are elderly citizens, elderly Americans, who would be in extreme harm's way from volunteering this year. If you are a young person and you have never thought about volunteering for poll working before, it is one of the most active ways to help protect our democracy. We know there's a lot of people that engage in voter intimidation and voter suppression out there. If you are a young, able-bodied person who can do so safely, you are not immunocompromised, I highly suggest that you consider signing up to be a poll worker, because they need them, and you can be helping someone who is immunocompromised, who maybe would not be able to do that safely this year. So consider doing it. And as always, poo poo pee pee crappies.
Yeah, all right.
I'm so glad there's
Hell yeah, my
moderators
man.
for the YouTube, but not for us. No one can moderate.
This terrible double standard where our fans have to be better behaved than we are.
I truly love it.
Thank you, mods, for all of your support during the stream. We couldn't do any of this without you. We appreciate you so much lending your Friday Eve to us.
Hell yes. Gang, we have cleared 800 actions, as we've said. At 1,000, y'all are going to get the next character sheet. We have a bunch more stunts and spoofs and goofs in the way.
What spoofs? What spoofs?
Yeah, what spoofs
What are we
were
going to be
planning?
spoofing in particular?
I was not told about spoofs.
I'm going to spoof you. Hey, Grant. Hey, Grant. I'm going to spoof you, my dude.
I'd like to
Holy
see
shit.
it. I'd
Holy
like to see like a satirical send up of me.
It's a spoof off. It's a spoof off.
Spoof off.
Okay. This is my satirical spoof of Grant O'Brien. Is everyone ready? Wait, hold on. One
Closing
second.
my eyes.
Do you have
Why?
glasses? Can I borrow your glasses? I'm gonna go get glasses. Hold on one second.
Sure,
I'm gonna
take
go
your
do
time.
it.
Oh, this is.
I'm literally going to go prepare a Grant O'Brien spoof. Everyone, holler right now. We've had a bunch. We've had more.
I wear the same glasses.
What's that? You guys wearing
We do. Yeah, we have the same. We have the same.
same
glasses.
frame. That's true. So you're about to get your ass fucking roasted,
Do it.
pal.
Do it. Do it. Let's see it.
Hey, Grant,
See
what about instead of Grant O'Brien, Grant No Brain?
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Hey Sam, could I talk to you over here for a second?
Yeah, sure.
No, but so like I volunteered my time. And it just, I don't know. Like we go way back, and it's not a big deal, but
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of fucked up that you said that.
No. I know. Making the stream entertaining, and you're right. It was just like I just thought it was like off the top of my head. This might be a funny pun.
You're trying to be funny. I get it. Stuff comes up, and it's just, but I'm because you know how I have a history of no brains, and so if you just
I could have been more. You're right. I could have been more sensitive.
I appreciate that. Just let's not do that again, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Can we just pretend like this? Can we both come in laughing, like like we?
I'm gonna try. Just. You go in. I kind of need to not be around you for a second, okay?
I understand.
All right. Hey Grant, can you get back in your chair so that I can roast your ass to your fucking face? Great.
Yeah, good.
That was really awkward.
Yeah.
That was really tense.
Yeah,
was
when you
really
were gone,
tense.
Brennan,
That
a
was
whole
not
thing
fun.
happened.
Brennan, you missed some shit.
There's some real.
What did I
big-
miss?
Grant and I had words.
It's okay. No.
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. No. It's totally fine. It's so funny. So Sam said, it's so funny. Sam said, hey, what about Grant No Brains instead of Grant O'Brien? And that's so funny to me. I mean, no,
very
because
funny.
he's just, it's so sharp because like, I don't have a brain is what he's saying.
Grant.
Oh
Please
my
calm down.
god.
Anyway, Brennan, what were you going to do?
Okay.
Don't
here's
do it. Brennan, don't do it.
No, yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be able to
I-
handle it, Brennan.
No,
I
I
think
can
you
handle
gotta-
it. It's funny. It's so funny.
Okay,
Finish him,
all right.
Brennan. Finish him.
Rip his heart out.
Okay. Are you guys ready for this one?
We're ready.
Great. Hold on 1 second.
Holy shit.
I mean, let's be honest. Dennis Miller is the Dorothy Parker for people whose Jim Jordan is AOC. Oh, baby, I hear the blues are calling. Got your ass, dude.
Hey, Brennan, can I talk
next.
to you? Can I talk to you for a second over here?
Oh no.
Sure, you want to talk?
Can I talk? Yeah, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh jeez. I don't think it took it well.
Hey, listen. I can't really go off on Sam because once in a while he'll throw me some work. What the fuck is that? Dude? I mean, like, I don't owe you shit. for you to come at me like that, we're done, man.
Grant, Grant, I know that we're having a fight, but I'm trapped in quicksand.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. Okay, all right. Go. All right, go as flat as you can.
I'm trying. Oh, I'm sinking more. Oh God, there's.
I'm gonna get something.
Okay, things are going well. Things are going
great.
Things are going well.
Grant, help me!
Oh my God!
Oh wait! Hold on. There's a hand.
Can I have my glasses?
Oh wait. All right, Iz asked for her glasses back.
Oh my God, I am full on crying.
That was really tense and really awkward.
Everything's fine.
That
There's
was
no quicksand.
really bad.
Everything's good.
I feel tense from that.
I feel incredibly tense.
Hey, Teo.
Luke is shook.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Tail
How's your
got
appetite?
It's non-existent right now, but
Because I have news.
Oh no!
oh no!
Oh, this is the worst one.
We're at 868 hours.
Oh, this is terrible.
I have some time for my final rites.
Yeah, what do you want your last meal to be?
I thought I said it at 850. Didn't I set it at 850?
Oh, I thought I said 900, but if it's 850, I'll do it now.
Did I say 900?
I thought
it's 850. Right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't try to
Carolyn and
weasel
Lou know
out,
what's
Teo.
about to
This
happen?
is for a good cause.
Yeah.
What?
Carolyn and Lou, do you know what Teo's about to do?
Yeah,
I think
He's gonna eat human shit.
No.
And we all sent him our shit, and he's gonna eat it.
No.
UPS.
You did, but I'm not going
post
to eat
office.
it.
We mailed it.
We mailed our shit.
So we will wait to 900. Is this?
No, we're not going to wait to 900. That's the
Do
time.
it now.
Let me just get some water ready. I just don't want to get it. Okay, here we go. Here's starting.
No,
with the
you
coffee.
don't choke to death.
Christ.
I hope
Don't
this
choke to death.
is just fun and
He's
not.
gonna be one bite.
hurtful.
Did you say
One
I hope
bite?
this is fun? Oh, I thought that was the olive
Okay,
I
you
thought
get
so
to
too.
do it with water. Okay, it's not just dry. Oh.
Oh, Teo, your insides.
Ugh. He's gonna be up all night.
That's
He
what I
is
thought
gonna
as
be up
well.
all
For
night.
this.
He's
Even
gonna
more
shit.
intense, right?
He did that with some
Nice.
dexterity, like someone who's like done it before. Like there was.
It's all going to his calves.
That's how he gets so jacked.
Okay, that was the coffee.
Oh man.
And
certainly
the
was.
olive oil.
How do you feel?
Certainly
Yeah, how do you
was.
feel?
What's
Right
what's
now, I
going
feel
on?
normal. I feel normal right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teo's eating raw coffee grounds, and now he's about to do drink a glass full of olive oil.
Oh God.
Ew.
Oh,
What was
Get
that?
the extra.
What was that?
You didn't
I
have
mean, we
to
wouldn't
do
let it
that.
slide.
I feel so bad wasting it because it's not even my coffee, you know.
Teo.
Here we go. This is the
Teo.
olive oil.
dude,
I think I
Stop.
fear this more.
Stop,
honestly.
dude. Stop.
that's just piss. That's piss.
That's hot piss.
Oily piss.
That's
Oh.
Teo,
My
Teo,
piss.
Teo, Teo.
Oh. Hey, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Ew!
Better than the coffee, though, right? Gotta be.
Gotta be.
Oh, don't go back.
Also, interesting choice to do.
He's a completionist, and I respect that.
All right,
Interesting
jackass.
choice
If
to do
you guys are hiring, let me know. I'm in. I want to be in.
Johnny
Should've
Knoxville's
done the
watching
oil
stream,
first.
right?
Right, exactly.
Oh.
The order you should have done
You-
the oil
yeah,
first.
you did
to
the
lube it
order
up.
weird.
Yeah,
Yes,
Teo, will
that
you?
was what I got wrong. I feel okay. I feel honestly pretty good right now. That felt pretty healthy. That felt like a Rocky breakfast, you know?
Oh,
Sure.
Oh.
that was a lot.
Just like
Yeesh.
Rocky.
Teo, will you keep us updated on how you feel?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Because you're now like a living experiment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll feel better. Maybe I'll feel
Yeah.
stronger.
Hey, maybe. You just unlocked some new health craze.
You're gonna be
Tayl's
so
gonna wake up
caffeinated.
tomorrow.
It's so late in the day.
This is true. I forgot about that part.
My challenge is doing 3 rails of fucking pure Colombian Coke. So
Oh,
I'm gonna be up too. Get ready.
Should we all? No, no, we don't have to. That wouldn't be. But should we?
Do we what? Do Coke?
Yeah, you can have a bump, Grant. That's fine.
I'll do it.
Yeah, someone go to the kitchen and get Coke for everybody.
Okay.
So, gang, we have passed the 850 mark, which means we are on our way to 900. 900 actions. Pretty incredible. I have here queued up Raph's actual rap track from when he was a kid, his Christian rap track. We might as well play that at 900. I think that's a great goal. Lily, I believe you had something that you were willing to do for us at a certain threshold. Is that right?
Eat ice cream? Is that a carton of ice
eating
cream?
ice cream?
Not that.
No. I said I could do this. Sam asked, and I was like, "Here's a thing I can do," and then he didn't ask for any more, so I didn't know if it was on the docket. I didn't stretch or anything. Is that the one?
Shit.
That's the one I was thinking of, but we can get
Okay.
creative, Lily, if you want to do something
I can do
else.
it. We also have my controversial opinion, but
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh, jeez.
I'd like to see both.
okay.
You
So wait,
can put. Is it true that you can put both legs behind your head? Is that right?
Is
You
it
know,
true
I-
you're not wearing any panties right now?
at one point
Oh
I
my
could,
God.
and it's hard to know if I still can do it.
Oh boy.
Well, even the effort seems like it's worthy of that high registration level.
Have we
900
reached
is
the point?
round the bend.
Oh,
Not yet.
900.
Not yet.
Okay.
Get stretching.
Get warmed up.
Yeah, get stretched.
Lily, in the
No,
meanwhile.
eat some ice cream. That's the play.
Are you gonna? So if we get 900, are you gonna put both your legs behind your head?
Just
That's what's gonna happen.
That's what I said I do, Lou.
Lou, everybody is. You should stretch.
Is this how?
should all be
Okay.
stretching.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Oh, this is stretching. Oh, yeah.
There
okay.
it is.
I do have interest in who can get the closest to what Lily does.
I am actually
Yes.
curious myself.
Katie, I
I'll
bet
volunteer
Katie
to
can do
try.
it.
I can do it.
You can?
As long-
Look at Teo.
Wow.
Is
That's
that
one
real?
though.
Teo, is that somebody else's leg? Show the
Yeah,
camera.
You got me. It's
Who's
somebody
down
else.
there?
That's a third leg that's
Whoa.
grown because of what Teo has put in his body.
That just popped out of me.
Oh,
Oh, that's scary.
My knee just makes noise by itself.
yeah.
Oh yeah, my knees like make a click sound every time I bend them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I mean,
both very wiry, so it would make me uncomfortable to see you do that.
I get that.
Don't attempt
Yeah, that's
it.
reasonable.
No, I want to see it.
But I'll give it a shot.
I want some of that ice cream.
Oh, that's good, Grant.
That is amazing.
Oh no! Don't
pretty
hurt
good.
yourself! Don't hurt yourself.
I actually. Yeah.
How are
well,
you also flexible?
Yeah, I don't know how this is happening.
This
What
is
should I be
like-
doing?
This is it. This is it for me. This is like right here. This is it. This is
You're like a little Lego man. You can't go past halfway or you
Okay,
snap.
don't fucking do this. Don't bring up my fucking Lego. Don't call me a fucking Lego man, all right? This isn't middle school. Nobody calls me Lego man anymore, okay? That's my past.
Hey, lose
Not
that
fucking
fucking
Lego
on
man
face,
anymore.
everybody. Real Lego man.
Shut the fuck up.
Great.
Don't.
Hey, Lou, can I see you over here for a second?
Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, they're both going the same direction this time.
Uh-oh. Guys.
Someone in the chat said, "Is that an uncommon talent?"
Yeah, I saw that.
I have no idea.
Wait, how are you seeing what they say?
Hold
I
on,
opened
Sam.
it.
Everyone's talking so loud in the other room that I can't hear you.
I just want to say, look, I feel badly about the Lego Man thing, and like I went along with it because it seemed good for the moment, for the joke. But I want you to know, like, I felt uncomfortable about, and I saw like you were uncomfortable about.
I don't feel bad, Lego ass bitch.
Oh shit!
okay.
Holy
Sam,
shit!
I'm gonna go back in there and fight somebody. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking ruin. I'll run around this entire fucking house and fucking haymaker everyone if they just if everyone keeps calling me Lego Man. I'm not a
Lego
fucking Lego
man,
Man.
you're a Lego man.
Well,
So I'm gonna have your back. I want you to know I'm gonna have your back.
okay, great. You know, I will save this. I'll save this. I won't bring it up on the stream. I'll save it for afterward. But I want you to know tonight, me and you are going around to everyone's bedroom, and we are going to punch them in the fucking face while they are asleep. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Because they're a bunch of Lego people.
Yeah. They're the Lego people.
They're the Lego people.
They're the Lego people.
They're the Lego people.
You're the Lego people. You're a Lego person.
Shut up! Shut up! Okay, let's just go back in there and like let's just walk back in laughing and stuff. Like we just had a lot of fun, and we're not gonna punch everyone while they were asleep tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Oh,
Hey guys.
So, it went well.
a
That's
nice-
great.
Oh,
What's
good.
Have
up?
a nice break.
That's great.
Well,
What
Yeah,
are
let's
you
do
guys
it.
talking about?
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
What was funny? What were you laughing about?
Why
when
did you?
came in?
Yeah, why did you come in laughing?
What was the joke?
Do you guys remember those Geico commercials with the camel?
Oh,
Where it's
so
like hump
good.
day?
Those
So
are really
good.
funny.
That one is really funny.
Yeah.
good
Okay,
comment.
that makes sense.
Honestly, Geico's done a really good job over the years keeping
Geico
it
is
fresh.
so funny, dude.
Man.
Dude,
Really? Nice
Just when you
lighting
think it's
change.
one thing, they switch it up. You know.
It's unreal every time. Every time I'm like, wait, hold on. It's the band Roach or whatever, or Rats or whatever
Yes.
that commercial is.
Yes.
dude, Taylor is throwing up so hard. Right
Oh my god.
he leave?
It's just gonna check in on Teo.
now. Teo is fucking
Oh,
coming
God.
out of both
Poor Teo.
ends.
Does anyone have Teo's phone number?
I honestly
I
think he
do.
might be sick.
You guys want me to
no.
call him?
That
He did
quickly?
No, just text him and make sure he's okay.
He did put in the chat, "I am fine. I will be right back." But,
Okay.
The way people who are fine
Great.
talk.
yeah.
I'm still gonna text him.
I texted him.
It's all good. He said he's fine, so I assume he is.
Sam, a lot of times people say that and they're not fine.
See, I disagree.
That's just something for you to know.
I take people at face value. Ooh, everybody, we're creeping up and up. We are at 873 actions, gang. That's 873 people that have either confirmed their registration or registered anew.
Here he is.
It's probably worth saying, too, if you think you're already registered, this is a great opportunity to go to the website that's in the link in the description below and make sure, enter in your full name, your zip code, etc. You never know if just by not checking in this year, you somehow managed to fall off the voter registration roll, you've moved, you forgot to register anew. Go double confirm. And when you do, that counts as an action, and then action propels us forward in this cloud of chaos we are calling a stream.
We got 1 hour left or thereabouts on the stream. I think it's time for some promises. I think we're going to go with a bang. I'm going to make some promises here.
Oh shit.
I'm going to make some promises here.
Huh?
We are creeping up and up, but I want us to blow this out of the water. So here's what we're going to do. At 1K actions, I'm going to release every last character sheet on Twitter.
Yeah.
So you're going to get all the rest of the 7.
Whoa.
You hear
That's
that, D20
crazy.
fans? You hear that?
For all those D20 heads out there, if we get to 1250 actions, 1,250 actions, I will reveal secret lore concerning the Princess Safria from A Crown of Candy.
Whoa.
And if we can get to 1,500 before 7 p.m., we got 1 hour to do it. If we can get to 1,500,
No way.
I will reveal the most requested lore people have asked for on Twitter. I will reveal the secrets of Calroy Cruller. So you got it here. 1K, the rest of the 7 maidens lore drop. 1250, you get Princess Safria. 1,500, you get Calroy.
And
Get
at
to tweet-
2,000, Teo shows whole.
And at 2K, Ao shows whole. If he's
I do not want to see his
actually-
hole right now.
Yeah,
I do not
that's
want to
gonna
see
be-
his whole.
Oh,
It's gritty.
That is a whole.
It's gritty.
there's-
Now,
there's a
Lou,
whole-
as a participant, as a part of this world, as a part of the
Mhm.
world of Candia, how does it feel knowing that this lore is just it's right there on the edge of Brennan's tongue?
I mean,
and
here's
it's
the
waiting
thing,
for us?
guys. I also want to know this lore, and I've asked for it time
Mm-hmm.
and time again, and I've always been denied. So know that by doing this and participating in these actions, you're giving me a gift as well.
Mm.
So
That's
even
so
if you
nice.
don't want to do it for yourself,
bread with butter on it, or is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
also known as toast. or
here's-
this-
here's what I'll do
It's one of
too.
the promises.
Toast.
here's something I'll throw down just to try to see if we can
Oops.
make it to this 1,000 mark before the end of the stream. If we hit 1,000, so the most recent episode of Game Changer released today. It's a very funny episode with Mr. Grant O'Brien as well as Trap and Reka, sort of a sequel to their sponsored episode from last season. If we reach 1,000, I will reveal the premise, the game of the next episode that releases 2 weeks from now, featuring Lily Dew, Carolyn Page, and Teo Yang.
Wow.
Can I ask you a question about that, Sam?
Yeah.
Where are you from? Oh, good. All right, now. now we can really get serious. Should
And
we
show our holes.
should we all go around and say a favorite memory about Sam? Oh, he's back. Never mind.
Oh, he's back. Don't tell him anything good while he's
Yeah,
here.
no, we can't let him know that we like him.
Yeah. We have to be mean to Sam when he's around. Boo!
Ooh.
Oh, man,
He's given a lot of us an opportunity.
Oh my God, he's opened up a ton of doors. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, and is so funny in his own right that it's just,
absolutely.
boo!
Oh my God, dirty ass,
Lame.
nasty,
Lame
fucker.
Sam.
Ooh.
Oh, shame.
You know,
Blue
Sam was
ass
so
room.
inspiring to me when I came out to LA and like kind of helped me through the transition. It was such a difficult time. He told me some really wise words.
Oh my God, stinky ass.
Lame
His
Sam.
fucking face.
Lame Sam.
Nasty.
So short. He was gone when I said that.
I am a small man, though. I am a small man. Do you know if you Google my height, it says like I'm 0'0"?
Is that true?
I do know
Hold on,
that.
let me.
Wait,
Oh,
but you're
somebody
not...
changed it. It now says I'm 8 feet.
No!
Oh,
Incredible.
There you go.
Oh no, it says I'm negative 8 feet. There you
Wait,
go.
Sam, you're not actually 0'0", are you?
I am.
you're two-dimensional.
Yeah, I exist on a plane, like a
Cool.
playing card.
Josh
Rubin!
Well.
Hey, I found my light. Sorry, I have hair that looks like a serial killer tried to be a single dad and a good one.
Josh,
That's nice.
you're very wet.
I'm soaking wet, guys. It's
Best way to go to the polls.
you know, well, I'm worried
Yeah.
about 45. You know, he got in that helicopter and was kind of like, you know.
Crazy,
worried?
isn't it? They flew the president to the hospital today.
Oh, have
Oh,
you not
yeah.
talked about that yet on stream? No, it's fucking fully batshit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we haven't talked about it a lot on the stream. You
Like,
know, we
we're
were afraid that
talking
some
here.
very dark jokes might happen.
Sure.
'Cause it could be like the president could die, but it will complicate the Supreme Court.
Yes.
You know.
We'll complicate our live stream.
Yeah.
Like a joke that I might say would be like, "I hope he dies, and I'll be happy if it happens." That would be a joke that I might say.
You don't want to do that, but it
Yeah.
The chat is going crazy with all of these friends of family who have arrived. Just to briefly check in and to catch Josh up since he is new to the stream, Josh, we are at 873 actions, meaning 873 folks have either confirmed their registrations or are newly registered thanks to this stream. And at 900, some more wild stuff is going to go down. I've committed at 1,000 to revealing the premise of the next Game Changer episode. Brennan is going to do a giant drop of D20 related lore around 1,000, or the rest of the Seven Maidens character sheets around 1,000. Lily apparently can at least attempt to put both legs over her head.
Get ready.
Teo, you look like you're frantically Googling like side effects, like how much olive oil is okay to eat.
How much is too much?
They would just drink a full cup of olive oil and had coffee ground as a little appetizer.
Yeah, Teo did have a very unappetizing meal at an earlier threshold. And
I'm feeling good.
Josh, at the right level, we can decide when it is. Want to play a little celebrity impression game with you, but we're not there yet. So hold on to your bottoms, everyone.
Brennan did a great impression of Grant.
Yeah, it was really funny. It was really, really funny.
It was very good.
I liked how funny it was. That's what I liked about it.
Oh, well, it's when you're roasting delightful people, it's always a pleasure and an honor.
Yeah, everybody had fun. It was really good. It was really good.
Hey, Grant, can I talk to you outside for a second, real quick?
Out here? Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what do you need?
I'm secretly a big bunch of bugs.
Yeah.
I'm a big bunch of bugs wearing a man suit. Please.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God, it's all the worst bugs too. It's scorpions and bees and
Yes, bees and
the others.
scorpions. Can you name 5 more bad bugs?
Sure, beetles, ants.
Yeah, 3 to go.
Yeah, the ladybugs are bad.
Ladybugs.
You think ladybugs are one of the bad bugs?
Yeah, it's among the top 5 bad ones I can name. You are wasps.
Wasps.
And houseflies.
Yes, houseflies, wasps, ladybugs, and scorpions as well. Not technically insects, but let's be honest, bugs are a loose category. So if you want to do
really just creepy crawlies.
Creepy crawlies. Please don't tell my friends that I'm not a man, but a big bag of bugs.
I'm not gonna say anything, but that's fucked up, dude. This is crazy.
Please teach me how to vote, Grant.
All right.
How do I do it?
Okay, so first you have to get registered. Do you know are you registered to vote? Do you know how to check?
Wherever would a big old bag of bugs go to register to vote?
Sure. Well, there's probably a website that
doesn't know. He doesn't know.
You don't know the name of the website for this stream, Grant?
And if I was by my computer and not over here, I could probably see it. But gosh, I wonder if one of my friends could yell to you what a good place to check to say registered to vote.
No.
It's headcount.org, Grant. Headcount.org.
Hey, you could go to headcount.org and enter the relevant information.
Oh, I wouldn't try to count all of my heads, Grant, for I am so many bugs.
It's unpleasant to gaze upon you. I'm going to tell you that right now.
All right, time for me to continue my clever ruse.
All right, well, we'll both go back in laughing like nothing bad happened.
You're all bugs.
What? Hey, Lily, I got news for you.
About
We
the
are
president?
at 932 actions.
Oh,
that happened in
shit.
a big hurry. We slowed down only to speed up a touch.
Hey, I used to be able to do this when I was 7 years old. Now
We're all
I'm
gonna do
30.
it. We're all gonna do
I'm
it together.
31.
Is that the last time you
full
did
of
it?
ice cream.
Oh!
Whoa!
Yo!
Whoa!
What? Oh my God!
Too
quick!
You made that look easy.
How?
Oh, my back! Oh, my back!
That's
I
true
can,
witchcraft.
Okay, everyone else now.
All right, Teo, I got my money on you.
Branch
Shit.
is so close.
I know it's there's like one muscle that will not do it.
But 1 and
Okay.
2 that's a big distance. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really
There's
covering
space.
a lot of
There's
ground.
space.
Ryan, we haven't had a dunk in a while, so I'm going to ask the chat. What
Well,
kind of dunk they
well,
wanna
the
see.
time is back.
Well,
it's time
well,
for me.
well.
We've hit 930, and that means it's time for me to do another dunk just off screen. I got a full basketball card over here, and it is time for a dunk. And this time, I'm not waiting for a suggestion. I'm going to do the
You're
little
not?
Lego man leg dunk.
Whoa!
Lou,
Lock
we're
and
gonna
loaded.
get him though. Lou, we're gonna get him.
Hey, he's gonna get punched real hard in his sleep tonight. I'll tell him that. I won't tell him that, but he should know that.
Hey,
Absolutely.
why is that Lego mouth flapping?
Hey, my lips are very flexible, unlike the rest of my body.
Well, it went in. It was a good dunk, too.
Cool.
Missed it.
Wow. It was one of my best ones. So.
Wow. Wait, Raph, that person called or texted you back?
What'd they say?
Oh yeah.
What did they say?
She was just like, I was in the bathroom. What is this? What? She just said what? Like what?
Wait,
I'll
were
have
we
to
gonna
call
hear
that.
Raph's Christian rap at some point?
Oh yeah, we were.
Oh,
we
yeah,
totally
yeah,
were. Okay, I think maybe if I go through my speakers and then play it, that everybody will be able to hear it. Let's try that anyway.
It's worth a shot.
What other tricks can you do with that
Okay.
ball, Ryan?
No one say anything or do anything until we get to it.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Wait.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try playing just a piece of it, and you can let me know. Oh, I have to get the link again.
Okay.
Here it is. I found it. Can you hear this?
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, great. Here it is. Raph, how old were you when you did this, Raph?
Enough to have bass in my voice. Listen to this. Listen to this. No, I sound like I don't know. I was probably like 13. See, I don't remember doing it, but my dad sent it to me. And that's how I know that I did it.
Wow.
Otherwise, I wouldn't even believe it.
27.
What's with the complaining and arguing?
There we go. Yeah.
Hear that stuff? Come on, man. You gotta build each other up. Don't get caught in that mess. Check this out. Don't complain. Do not argue. Don't give grief to those around. Keep your cool. Don't be a pain. Gotta live up to the name. Alright. I know what it's like to feel the grip of anger. Someone gives you lip. You're looking for a way to settle the score. But to open your mouth is to open the door. It's silly, crazy, whiny noise. Get off that ride. Hey, girls and boys. Children of God, stay above the rest. So people can see our God's the best.
Yeah. And then here come the backup dancer.
What's crazy is that the guys with you on there, that's NWA. Which is cool of them to do.
Whoa, Sam.
Oh, Sam.
Sam.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Whoa.
It's almost like this is what we got. This is what we get. Who cares about Raph's rap?
Whoa. So cool.
He's frictionless because he's 0 feet 0 and he just slides back and forth.
Truly the best part of that was the shuffle. It was really cool.
That was beautiful. I call that a rap on a rap. Over there.
Is that still it?
Yeah, that's still it. That's the end of
Wait,
it.
it's still
Longer than you think.
Was there an interlude?
Is there a music video, Raph? Is there a music video floating somewhere?
I think that should be the video. I think that was it right there.
An out of context Zoom call. I love it.
I can't figure out my sound.
Katie, we can all hear you.
I know, but I want it to be in my headphones because Wolf, my husband, is at work, and I got toast, and then
Oh my God.
messed it all up.
Can everybody hear me?
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
What happened? What?
I don't know how this happened, but we just jumped to 1,072.
Holy moly.
People want what they want.
D20 fans are thirsty.
They'll do the work to have it.
For Teo's hole.
So,
There's
gang, shout out to all the rad D20 fans out there and to everyone else who's watching, who's jumping in and taking these actions. For people, again, that are joining us right now, we're in the last stretch. We have about another 45 minutes to get as many of these actions as possible. If you're tuning in and you haven't heard the spiel yet, we're doing a voter registration drive, but you can also confirm your registration, which is just as important because names sometimes drop off the polls. They get purged. There's shady stuff going on. So make sure you're registered. You'd hate to find out the hard way on election day. So we've already said at 1,000, which we just blew past, I'm going to tweet all the rest of the Seven Maidens character sheets. You're going to get Ostentatia Wallace, Penny Luckstone, Sam Nightingale, and Zelda Donovan statted all the way up to 9th level.
Thanks, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Way to go. For Lou's sake, if only for Lou's sake.
This is what I needed. You did this for me, right? This is for me.
This is all for Lou.
Coming up at
12:50,
which is our next big goal. At 12:50, we are going to get lore concerning the unfortunate demise of a character. Spoilers, but an unfortunate demise of a character from A Crown of Candy. Fans already know who this character is, and you'll see that at 12:50. We will announce it on stream. For everyone else, if you're tuning, it's our last 45 minutes. If you've been watching, you've been hanging out, you've been having a good time, we're doing bits, doing spoofs, doing goofs. Make sure that you are also using this time, while you're just kicking it here on the stream, there's a candidate running near where you live that you can vote for. They might be looking for volunteers. They might be looking for donations. They might be looking for people to sign up to work the polls or to make calls about causes or ballot measures if you're not super into candidates. It's the last month, gang. It's a final stretch. And yes, life gets busy. We all get bogged down. It's not that much time before the big day. And one of the things about living in a representative democracy is there is a reason that effort spikes around these times. It's because life gets busy, but we know that a big decision is about to get made. Forget national stuff. There's a big decision about your life and your town and your state happening that you can look up right now. 5 minutes from now, you could know more and be more prepared to make a difference than you were at this very moment. So check it out. And you're killing these numbers, killing the game. Is Brennan a bunch of bugs?
So I have offered, I want to play around with Mr. Josh in a moment. I've offered to, Metallica. I've offered to reveal the premise of the next Game Changer episode at this level, and so I will. It is an epic game, an epic throwdown between Teo and Carolyn and Lily, in which the three of them do the best cosplay they can using items found around their house in only 1 minute. Wow. And the results are truly breathtaking. So tune in 2 weeks.
Spectacular.
To see
That's
that.
a charming threesome.
Thank you.
We after we stopped rolling, it was.
What? Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
We're here. I'm seeing people. I don't often get a chance to sit and chat with my friends. Can I fix myself a cocktail? What are the rules on YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
Am I allowed to? I'm gonna have a little
What
brandy.
just dropped?
Oh,
somebody
but
dropped
before
something?
you do, Grant, you did offer how tall you were at 1,000.
That's true. That's very important. So, how tall does everyone think I am?
6'5".
6'6".
6'4"?
6'4".
I think
It's been
6'4".
so long since I saw you standing, like in life.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah. Lou, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you, man?
I'm good. Honestly, we should get a drink and just hang out sometime.
We probably should. We'd have fun. I think the last time I saw you, ran into you at Birds, and we had a little chat, had a little drink. It was great. Look
Wow.
at the bar here in Los Angeles. It was excellent.
I think you're like 6'1" ish.
What?
Wow.
No.
Like that.
He looks down on you. He
Hugo just took a huge hit. 6'1".
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna let everyone think about that while I fix myself something delicious.
Wow.
Oh, the suspense.
I really wanted him to walk away with his headphones still in and get that hilarious, like, whoa.
Yeah.
That would have been fun.
So Josh, here's the idea. I want to do some micro impressions with you.
You got it.
Micro impressions.
Oh, you do?
So I want. So I want you to give us celebrities who you impersonate, and we'll go around telling you to do like really specific little things as that celebrity.
Oh, God.
Can we?
It's way better than me, but okay, I'm gonna try.
Can we start with De Niro just for my sake because he's one of my
Really,
favorites?
really subtle De Niro. Okay, it's just the breath. Ready?
Yeah. So what I want to see is personally, I want to see Robert De Niro getting ready to cross the street, but then realizing the "Don't Walk" sign is up.
Okay, I'm barely gonna do any physical comedy here. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Very good. Very nice. Ryan, can I get something from you for De Niro?
Oh, something that De Niro would do. Yeah. I want De Niro getting like 75, 60 out of a coin star.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. So wait. Okay. Here he is waiting. Okay.
Very good. Lou, can I have a tiny thing for De Niro?
De Niro asked for oil and vinegar on his Jersey Mike sub, but the person put on is going a little too far. Like is adding just like a little too much. But De Niro's too polite to say anything.
Relatable.
So it's barely just kind of.
Love it, Josh. Very nice. Oh, we might have lost your audio. Oh no, you're there.
Oh,
No, we
he's
got
so
you.
quiet.
That's part of it.
He's shy.
What about who's
I've
sorry, go for
got
it.
one. Can I get one
Yeah,
more
please.
De Niro? Okay, this is
please.
De Niro realizing he has a function and he's got this one pair of dress pants that's appropriate for it. And then he hasn't put them on in a while, so he's realizing that they're a little too tight and he can't wear them.
Okay. All right. Ah. I don't know. Arms at the end.
Okay, Josh, I want to see Christoph Waltz improvising a bedtime story for his nephew, for his young nephew.
I know we don't get to see each other very often. Wheel that can talk. So you imagine the wheel round and round and says, "Hi, I'm a wheel of the world, a wheel of the cream." So like that superseded the subtle. Maybe a little too energetic.
I love it.
I've gotta go to a drive-in. Do we have throw out like three more?
Yes. What? Give me another. What's another impression you like to do?
I mean, I throw out really anybody, even if I don't know them. I think that could be really fun.
Do an impression of me.
Okay, Katie doing.
Just sit in here.
Okay.
Very nice.
That's
Whoa.
good.
Oh, Josh,
That's
here's
what I would do.
Josh. Here is a lesser known game changer prompt that did not make it into your final episode.
Oh.
Owen Wilson getting stung by bees.
Ow. Ow. How? Ow. Ow. Cars.
People don't know that there is game changer left on the cutting room floor.
Cars. Ow. Ow. Cars. Bees. And car.
Oh, and the chat before you leave is requesting a seagull.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Very good.
So
Danny.
cute.
That was great.
wait, can you do it one more time?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how it happened, but I'm a 37-year-old man who makes sounds, and seagull.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's my Jason Bateman. As I realize I'm talking well, I do a seagull and
Wow.
name. I'm
It's like I'm there.
Yeah.
Everyone, we have one more before I go to an hour drive to the Mission Tiki to watch a werewolf movie.
Hey, can you do Gandolfini motioning for a server for the check at a busy restaurant?
James Gandolfini?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I've never done a Gandolfini. Okay.
That's really good.
Thank you, Joshy. Thank you for playing with us. We love you very much.
We're doing the good work. Love you guys. Thanks for having me briefly.
Hell yeah.
Goodbye.
Take care, Josh.
Chiming in to say we got a little over 30 minutes left. All those 7 maidens just got dropped. We're waiting to hear the numbers coming in. You know, at 1250, you're getting that Safri Allure, and then at 1500, we're getting Calroy. Ooh, we're closing in.
We're closing in, my friend. We are closing in.
We are only 100 actions away. Gang, get to Twitter, holler at your friends. If you want that lore, make sure that you step on it. We're trying to get folks registered, gang. We're trying to get people excited about the electoral process. And let me just also give a shout out to after this election season, for those of you who are registered to vote, let's give a little shout out to our buddy Direct Action. Every civic individual, you know, sometimes you'll log online and you'll see little conversations, people saying, well, I don't think voting is what you should do. I think you should do direct action. And you see people being like, direct action's for the birds. I'm all about voting. My friends, why not both? Well, always both. I'll take as much democracy as I can get my greedy little mitts on. For those that don't know, direct action is all those ways that you make a difference in a democracy after election day has come and gone. That's organizing your workplace, going on strike. It's talking to people about protesting and marching and getting involved civically. It's hollering at your elected representatives to get them to do what you want them to do. And it's also making sure that whatever your democratic or progressive values might be within civic space, that you are applying them in your workplace, with your family and your friends, wherever you are. For those that are tuning in our last half hour, you got that link right in the video description. That's where you click to go ahead and register if you're not registered, or equally as important, confirm your registration, which is super duper important. Also teasing this, make sure that you don't leave, and make sure to holler your friends, because we've got another guest coming on in a little while that's going to be a real hoot. So get registered. And if you're sitting around being like, my man, I'm already registered, let me once again holler for signing up for phone banking, signing up for text banking. Literally before I'm done doing this spiel, you could be signed up to be phone banking or text banking, which is so effortless. For a candidate that you love, that does share your values, I guarantee you they're on the ballot wherever you are. So holler at that. Can we shout out where we're at right now?
Please do.
We are at 1150. actions. This is staggering. And we have this is so wild. We have 1150 actions. We're 100 away from that Saffrey lore, and we got some other good stunts and stuff on the way, right?
Well,
here's
Brendan,
the thing. Yeah, go for it.
Me and Brennan, we actually didn't talk about this, but once we hit 1200, I've made the executive decision that kind of going forward and all D20 stuff, my face is going to be deep faked onto Brennan's. Oh,
Mr. Cutover!
Hey.
To the stream.
Hi. Welcome to me.
Yes, you're correct.
Nice to be here.
Adam, since you're just joining us, we were just recapping that we so far have gotten over 1,100 people to take voter registration action, whether that means confirming their registration to vote or registering for the first time here tonight.
Amazing. Wow. Incredible work that we're all doing. I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Spoken with real sincerity. Hey, Adam.
Yeah, what's up?
You don't know this, but I was thinking about it, and we could have this conversation live on air that there is a sketch.
Sam, could you just call me about this? I don't want to talk about this.
There's a sketch that you've been trying to get me to make for how many years now?
Oh wow. I'm gonna say it's been about 9 years, Sam.
It's been about 9 years. It's been since New York, right?
Since in New York, yeah. I actually remember this sketch because it was actually part of my submission packet to be a college humor sketch writer.
That's right.
How did that work out?
I mean, I didn't get it, but then I did later get a job as front desk boy and worked my way up.
And Adam, do you have the lyrics, by the way? Could we?
I actually, Sam, when we were talking about this before, I need to download Celtex because that's how long ago it was.
Whoa.
I bet I could find them. But do you want to just tell people what it is, what the sketch is?
Yeah, this sketch is really good. It's called Baby Got Bark. And it is an all dog parody of Sir Mix-a-Lot's, obviously, Baby Got Back. And I believe it's the entire song. I believe I took every lyric from Baby Got Back and turned it into a dog pun instead. And what happened was I brought it in to, I was part of my submission packet. I remember you said you liked it. And then I was like, well, then clearly we're going to make it because it's going to be great for the internet. People like dogs. And I was really into Baby Got Back at the time. I was like, just appreciating that song a lot. It's a great song. And I was really mad it never got made. And then it became a bit. And then it actually got kind of hurtful and I stopped bringing it up. My feelings actually got hurt about it.
Well, I want you to know that if we reach 1,250 actions in this stream, I will personally pay for this sketch to be made.
Can Katie and I be in it?
Yeah.
Anyone who wants in can have in. I just want you to
Get in
know
there.
that I'm going to do this for you if we hit the 1,250
Incredible.
actions.
Please sign up, everybody. I
We're
gotta go.
so close to that.
I gotta go sign up.
Yeah,
I
about
told you.
to
Guys,
happen.
we can do that.
I told you via email. And by the way, I'm trying to download Celtex, but they don't. Where's the free download? It like is not on their website.
Is it just
You have
web
to buy
version
it
now?
now.
You gotta buy it now.
Sam, buy Celtex.
You do? I think it's just a little, it's just very hidden. Like,
Yeah.
it's like a very faint.
Because it was open source originally, right?
Yeah.
But I told Sam, I was like, if we make this, it's gonna be real. I don't want no fucking lyrics music video, Sam, with motion graphics. You pay some kid in South Korea $50 to do it. Okay, we're gonna do it for real. I want a full budget, and I want Sir Mix-a-Lot to guest star. And Cesar
You'll never
Millan.
get him.
I can make
He's so popular.
I can make absolutely no guarantees.
The man's
the
a
other thing
knight.
is, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but Carolyn Page has an alter ego who's incredibly popular, specifically within the world of Drawfee and Dorkly. But also, if you're a Carolyn fan, then you know about this character. She is going to turn into this person.
I'll be
at
back.
1250.
Oh, at 1250, I'll be back and turn into this person.
Oh, please get to 1250.
So much is happening at 1250.
Oh, you guys aren't even fucking ready. Oh God, a being of pure chaos will descend upon us.
Canonically,
Sam,
Brennan's best friend.
Yeah,
Sam, I'm gonna send you Sir Mix-a-Lot's booking agent. It's on his Twitter, so we'll get. I mean, Sir Mix-a-Lot's coming to town.
Yes.
It's there. It's there.
We gotta get him.
It's right there on his Twitter account.
It's right there. He wants this. He wants it.
Does.
Just to be clear, he doesn't in your fantasy, Adam. He doesn't perform the song. He guests on it.
Yeah, I think he maybe does like a verse or like he's in the background or you give him like one funny line or something like that.
I agree. Yeah.
Is he dressed up like a dog?
He could be one of the dogs who gets pet.
Are you?
He only
performing
has
the rap.
35,000
through
followers.
who I thought would rap. I'm not a rapper. I am not a rapping gentleman. But
what would it sound like if you
Murph at the
did?
time did a lot of rapping.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. If
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
hear it,
don't
Adam.
judge yourself. Let us be the judge of that.
Let us judge you.
Okay. What? Now I got to download WinZip. What's going on? Get Celtex.
Yeah, get Real Player. That'll help.
You know what, Adam? I'm searching for it, and in searching for it, I'm realizing that we at what point considered doing a Kickstarter for it as a stunt. Like
Yes.
you launching a Kickstarter that was specifically about convincing me to do it.
Yes, I remember this. That was like my back end way to try to get into, like, after you had rejected it, I was like, Sam, what if we do a sketch about me trying to get you to do it? And then that way I could get a budget to do it.
Sam, can I ask you a question about like college humor history?
Yeah, of course.
What's been the sketch that you were most reluctant to do that you were wrong about? What have we done that you were like, I don't know about this, that ended up being what was your biggest fuck up?
Sounds like
like,
you know how you're a giant fuck up. What's the thing you fuck
totally,
up the most?
100%. That's a really good question, Grant. And off the top of my head, clearly what happened is intellectually, I logged more examples of people being like doubting me and me being right.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And so like those are coming up immediately, and I'm not remembering all the instances in which I doubted someone and then something was a wild success.
Sure. Well, then what's the inverse? What were you right about?
Well, there's a famous example where we did an Pat Castles wrote like this animated G.I. Joe parody about Osama bin Laden when his dead body having been dumped in the ocean, not dying, but instead turning into a half man, half crab and forming like an undersea terrorist organization.
Yeah.
And Ricky Van Veen like really didn't want me to do it. Like really didn't. And so I bet him $20 it would get 1 million views within a certain period of time. And I think I was it just didn't. It was wrong.
Oh, this story has a sad ending.
It has a sad ending. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I was pretty reluctant to do Mitt Romney style, and Adam and Emily talked me into it.
Really? No, I thought we just
Was
did
I
it.
fully on board for that?
I thought so, yeah. I don't remember
That video
anything.
now has 64 million views.
Yeah, and it's still so relevant today. It's got what is still the best pop song ever written, Gangnam Style, and then Mitt Romney, who's always in the news.
The beautiful thing about a topical sketch is it's always relevant. It never goes away.
Mitt Romney Style is genuinely still one of my favorite accomplishments as a comedy writer. Me and Emily wrote that together. And what I'm most proud of it is that song, I was so fucking obsessed with Gangnam Style. I love that song so much I know about half the song phonetically in Korean. I can sing about half of it. I
it.
shouldn't.
Sing
It
it.
would
Sing it.
grotesquely offensive for me to do it, but I do it alone. And the parody that we wrote rhymes with the Korean lyrics. That's how intense I was like, Emily, no, it has to
Oh
be.
my God.
My God.
That's awesome.
It has to be the
That's
same
great.
syllable endings. Like he's like, on us, hey. And it has to be like, hey. Like it has to be that sound.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I did it.
A lot of the chat are hearing about Mitt Romney style for the first time.
How could you miss it? It was the biggest thing on the internet.
They've just turned 18. This is the reason we're getting people registering to vote is because they're all just now adults. And welcome to adulthood. You're growing up at a terrible time.
But you can make it better by registering to vote.
Yes.
Yeah.
So true. Way to bring it back around.
Woo! Did anyone else here? I registered on my 18th birthday. Did anyone else do that?
No.
In Ohio, I.
What is that noise? Ugh.
This is where Brennan learns that none of us are registered to vote.
Yeah, Brennan, we love voting, but
Hey man,
Ew.
I genuinely don't know what you've been talking about this whole time, but that's awesome.
You want
That's
to watch
seriously
Teo
awesome.
eat weird shit.
Yeah,
Straight up.
I'll do
What do you
more.
say?
I'm in
my
for the
name is-
dunks, baby.
Yeah, my
I'm in
name
for
is
the
Ryan
dunks.
fucking Creamer. I'm here for the dunks, and whatever you guys are talking about is honestly good as hell. But
Let's go.
oh
God,
my
that's funny.
god! Oh my God.
In the
so
state
that's
of
a
Ohio,
no for. Oh yeah. No, Grant.
you can vote if the general election happens after your 18th birthday. You can vote when you're 17 in the primary, and so I got to cast my first vote ever for John Edwards.
Wow.
And I don't regret it. I like everything he's about.
Hey,
Including affairs.
Yeah, I love affairs. I love babies out of wedlock.
Affairs while your wife has cancer.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's right.
Love that.
really, just wives with cancer is something I'm down with.
Yeah.
Good God.
Where are we headed? Where are we headed next, Sam?
I want to see.
Just let Grant O'Brien talk.
The classic,
And
my
he'll dig
favorite,
himself.
the best Grant O'Brien move from college humor improv shows back in the day of just like, all right, backline, someone come get me out of this bit.
Help. I need an
You
adult.
put yourself there.
Help.
You put yourself in the bit, and by God, you'll dig yourself out.
Yeah, all right. Wives
I have
with
a question
cancer.
for you. You out of probably everyone I know has the highest threshold for comedy as pain. Like you personally.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, sure. I do. I enjoy it.
Like why where do you think that comes from? Why is that?
How real an answer am I giving right now? I think a lot of that is to turn my pain into something useful rather than just be something that tortures me on the inside, and a deep you know what I'm saying? I grew up in the closet, and so secrets have been a source of pain for me my entire life. An act of transgression and an act of outing oneself in as broad a sense as is possible.
It's cathartic.
And that catharsis, I think, leads to very human, very moments of great connection, which also, and pee-pee and poo-poo.
Hey, all right.
Great answer. Also,
right.
you promised us a height reveal around now.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
But listen, I want to ask everyone who's watching live so this is, it's an ongoing bit that people don't know how tall I am. And so if you get this information, I'm just going to ask everyone who's watching live, please keep it to yourselves because, I might be able to exploit people for another round of voter registration. So just don't tell anyone. Pretend I didn't say this. I'm 6'5" tall. Raphael Chastain was right 2.5 hours ago. And he's still right.
Wow.
Wow.
There
Grant
you go.
O'Brien,
Boiled
6
it.
foot.
Wow.
That's
5
I'm
tall.
sorry, Grant. I'm sorry.
Pretty
You thought you were 6 feet.
Oh, goddamn, Terry.
6'1".
You're not that tall.
Gang. Oh my goodness.
What?
Gang.
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 We had a
Gangnam
bunch
Style.
of we had a
Gangnam
bunch.
Style.
Hey, Gangnam Style.
Style.
We had a bunch of stuff planned for 12:50. Here's the bad news. We're not at 12:50. We're in 13:25, motherfuckers.
Hey.
How did you do that?
Sailed.
How did you do
Do
that?
that.
How'd you make that happen?
How did you do that?
Incredible. Hell yeah.
Marilyn.
We have a bunch
I
of
actually
12:50
have to
stuff.
hop off, but I'll see. I'll
Oh
text
yeah,
you guys.
Carolyn,
Bye,
great.
you gotta
Thanks
leave.
so
Yeah.
much.
If
Bye,
you need
guys.
to invest, if you need to invite anyone into the stream to take your place, that'd be
Oh,
great.
I might do that. Cool,
Okay.
cool.
Oh, look at that gamer chair.
Yeah, isn't that great?
I've been thinking
neck
about getting one of
support.
those. That one looks sweet.
Those are sweet as hell gamer chair. So gang, we have a bunch of things to deliver at 12:50. What order do you guys want to do them in?
Well, I mean, I can't deliver the video to Adam. All I can say is that I will now take the steps necessary to produce for the first time in a decade a long-awaited video called Baby Got Bark.
Amazing.
You did this
He,
at home.
he didn't even ask for this.
The fans did it.
They did it for me. Thank you very much. You voted. You're not only going to vote for our government. You made a vote for freedom and joy today. You made my life better. I found the lyrics and they're making me laugh right now. Just reading them, they're making me laugh.
Wow.
Katie, can I quickly also ask you to text Teo again to make sure that him dropping off isn't because he's perished or sick?
Yes.
And now, Brennan, it's lore time.
The absence, so spoilers for A Crown of Candy, the absence of lore regarding the death of Princess Saphria of the House of Rocks may be blamed on the Los Angeles Fire Department. For indeed, the Los Angeles Fire Department shutting down the Dimensional Dome at the IAC building in Los Angeles made us lose a number of episodes, including episodes that would have featured the taste buds, as they are so called, journeying to the city of Karn in the Meatlands. You will notice that the various sisters' rocks had their deaths associated with different nations, right? So, it was vegetarians.
People are telling you to wait for Lou.
Oh, wait for Lou? Oh, I should wait for Lou.
Definitely.
Fuck them.
We will wait for Lou. We will wait for Lou.
I can hear it all. I can hear it all about the city.
Oh,
of
okay,
Karn.
great. Okay, good.
Yeah, the different deaths associated with the different nations. Yes.
So, in any case, Princess Saphria, as we know, was on an espionage envoy to the city of Karn, the capital of the Meatlands, before the primacy of warlord Basham Yasso, the warlord of the Beef Clans, back when the Karn was ruled by the chieftain of the Great Hen, back when the Great Hen was sort of the ascendant beast of the Meatlands. There are intense rules surrounding hospitality and the treatment of a guest in the Meatlands that are part of their culture and tradition. Princess Saphria knew that the Meatlands needed to basically withdraw from the war for them to have any chance of survival so that Rococo could march on Pangranos. Was there, danger was coming in on all sides. Her situation was getting worse and worse. She was in a tremendous amount of danger and realized that if she her closest ally in the Meatlands, a young Basham Yasso. That's right. As contentious as Basha's relationship was with Amithar, he was a tremendous ally and confidant of Saphria. Saphria and Basha got along real, real well. Saphria gave her life knowing that the Meatlanders that were servants of the Great Hen that killed her would jeopardize their leader's standing enough that according to the ancient laws of the Meatlands, Basha would be able to challenge the chieftain of the Great Hen to ritual combat because the leader of the Great Hen did not know that Basha was actually opposed to them. So in other words, it was this last minute improvised act on the part of Safria to open up a legal loophole within the Meatlands for Basha to take power, thus withdrawing the Meatlands from allegiance with Candia's enemies. A incredible rogue-based diplomatic espionage last-ditch effort to save her homeland.
So Basha, my sister sacrificed herself for Basha Miyaso, and Basha Miyaso, in fact, wasn't just some dick to me at a party. He's the whole reason Candia survived long enough for the Concord to be established.
You can send your complaints to the Los Angeles Fire Department, gang, because we had a whole adventure that was going to take place in Karn.
Yeah, if you're going to take one thing away from that, it's complain to the fire department. Safria's a bad.
Holy shit. Oh my.
I heard you were getting some registrants today. Oh, Brayden, you
What?
little fuck. I see you there.
Charlie! Oh my God, it's Charles Mothers. How's it going? You got a hot bowl of gin nearby, my good
I got
man?
some hot gin. I see we got some pretty faces. That Adam's got some sweet lips down there. Look at that.
Ooh,
Take
down
you
there.
back into the shed with you. Everyone's coming over later, aren't you?
Charles, don't have anyone come over. We're in a pandemic.
Not here.
Where's here?
Where are you?
You drink enough gin. Canonically, I'm in space or something now. Brian Miller wrote an RPG about it. It's weird. Are you
So
little fucks registered to vote? You know there's Nazis running the land right now. There's Nazis
right,
all over.
We got to do something about it.
It's not great.
That's why we're asking people to register is
important.
explicitly because we've got to rid this country of Nazis.
Yes.
Oh Christ, it's true.
It's so fun to have a room full of comedy writers that you respect just judging you for your hacky bits. I see it in your eyes, earlier. I fucking see it.
All I was thinking about is you said gin, and I said I better pour myself another drink. So well
There
done.
you go, Grant. What are you drinking there, Granty boy?
I'm drinking rum. I'm drinking aged rum.
Oh,
I've
delicious.
turned into a real fucking Hemingway type all of a sudden.
I love it.
Now, on the topic of like how stats, like how tall is Grant? How old are you, Mr. Mothers?
I fought in the war. The
Which
World
war?
War II.
Wait, yeah, which one?
Oh, World War II. Okay.
I
World War
killed
II.
Nazis. I fucked women all over the world.
Oh,
Hey,
But I
Charles.
always came back
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
to my wife, mother.
All over
What?
the world? So you went to more than one like theater of the war?
Yes.
Oh wow. Japan
crazy.
and France.
That's right.
Heroic of you, really.
That's right. It was.
Were you in Poland?
Yep. Sure was.
Charles, the chat asks, "How's your wife?"
I'm still looking for Martha. Ever since I was told that she's not dead, she's out there alive. She's taken by void trolls. I'll find her someday. I'll find her.
Aw.
Void trolls?
Yes, could I ask Brian? He's up in his Dungeons and Dragons, some shit like that.
Well, someone of your stature, Mr. Mothers, coming in and telling us all, you have a lot more experience than us, a lot more years. And when you say it's important to vote, it has real gravitas. So, thank you for speaking to our generation, as all the generations watching this YouTube live stream from a place of experience. And
You better vote or I'll come and fucking haunt you. All right? No Nazis.
Sorry, Charles, you're saying haunt people?
I'll haunt you.
Are you dead?
Are you dead?
No, not yet. You fucking try me, Brendan, you whippersnapper.
I won't.
And you'll kill yourself if he tries you.
I'll fucking kill. If you don't vote, I'll kill myself. Go stop.
Well, that's
Haunt
heavy.
you.
Oh my God.
that
That's a
threat is
crazy
somehow
threat. Yeah.
really, really threatening.
I don't want that on my conscience. It affected me.
You better vote.
I better vote.
Please vote. Please vote.
Please, everybody.
Charles, did you get to vote for Franklin Delano Roosevelt?
I voted. Yes. I voted.
How many
in every
times?
election.
Wait.
I voted in every election. I think technically I'm actually British, but my accent slips away sometimes.
Oh.
So I'd vote for the Queen if I could.
So you voted for monarchy.
You'd vote for the Queen.
You voted for the Queen.
Charles, I thought weren't you canonically part of the Irish Republican
right.
Army?
Yes, right. I meant a different Queen, not the
Queen of Ireland?
Not the Corgi Queen, the Queen of Ireland, not the Corgi one.
Hell yeah.
Not Olivia Munn. Who is it?
Olivia Munn is the Queen of Ireland?
Wait, Jason Sudeikis is the King of Ireland?
Yeah, Jason Sudeikis. Yes, canonically.
Canonically.
Oh god.
Oh my god. We're at 1389 actions right now.
Wow.
We'll have one more update right at 7 p.m. for any of those last actions. Have we? I forget. We did we do Ryan's dunks for those last?
I'm almost positive we did not.
We haven't.
Isn't time again, folks? It's gonna be another dunk right off screen. I got a full basketball court right here. I do have a basketball, so I'm now going to do another dunk.
Here we go. What's this dunk gonna be, Ryan?
This one's gonna be a spinning dunk.
Okay.
Hey,
wow.
I mean, if that went in, that's got to be like a 720. You did like so many spins.
Wow.
Listen, thank you so much. It was a 720. It did go in.
Jesus.
120
Yeah.
points.
I
That's a
really
10.
That was
appreciate
awesome.
it.
Hold
Hey,
on
thanks.
a second.
What's up?
That
What?
was awesome.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much. That really means a lot.
You know, the Conover endorsement means a lot because he's a famous skeptic.
Oh, I fact checked this dunk. It was super sweet.
Thanks, man.
That's what my
Thank
research
you.
staff said.
That's awesome. I really appreciate that.
Source up in the right hand corner.
Oh man.
Was that Sam? You were gonna say something?
Oh, I was just gonna say, there's a lot of love in the chat. A lot of people talking about how they needed this dose of serotonin, the most serotonin they've had in a long time. I think to get cheesy for a moment, it's like so nice to see everybody, to be in the same like virtual room as everybody, and I'm gonna imagine that we're in a room like this together as we hold hands and vote this year. I'm going to imagine that, I'm holding hands with my community, with all of you, to perform this necessary action for our country.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We can
I
hold
can
hands
imagine
right
I'm
now.
holding your dick, but you can do hands if you want.
Oh,
Dance
Charles.
with me, you old horn dog. You know
Oh
what I'm
my
talking about.
goodness.
Man,
My lord.
My lord.
So we're wrapping up. We're going to have one last announcement for those who are with us at the very end, who maybe are just catching the tail of this. I know it's the last 4 minutes now, but please do click that link in the video description to register to vote. If you are not registered, confirm your registration to make sure that you're good to vote in your local election. For everyone watching here too, the smallest amount of political engagement, if we all do it, is enough to move the needle and make a huge difference. Sign up for one text banking thing, one phone banking thing. If you got a few extra bucks, there's a candidate or a cause you care about, I guarantee there are organizations that are doing the work out there that you care about. And also, it's a very funny time because this is like, the news got so crazier in the last 24 hours. But I just want to say that, like, on a pragmatic level, I think there's been so much gloom and doom in 2020. I don't believe necessarily in optimism or pessimism. Like, no one knows what the future holds. No one knows whether the things that are going to happen will be good or bad. But on a pure pragmatic level, hope is an understanding that if we fucking hustle, we can get something good to happen. So it is never foolish or naive to have hope that the world can get better. And look at all the people watching in the chat, everyone here in the Zoom with us. All these people are on the same team, and there's so many more people like us that want the same things and have the same vision for what a better world would look like. So you're not alone, and it's not foolish or dumb to have hope and think that in this wildly news-ridden year, that it is still possible for things to get better if we just go out and make them get better. So hopefully this live stream is showing you how many people are on the squad, and you will spend some time this month getting involved in these causes and supporting these things, registering, getting your friends registering. Again, I can't, shout out making a plan, getting your friends to make a voting plan, signing up to be a poll worker, because again, we don't want to have immunocompromised people doing that poll working this year if they don't have to. And often those are the populations, like elderly people are often the people that are doing that poll working. Signing up for that. And then once the election is come and gone, staying in that fight with all kinds of great direct action, volunteering. There are so many great causes around, and we give a fuck, and we love all you guys, and you guys have killed it tonight, and we know that you do too. So we'll keep it up, baby.
Also, go Nithya Raman.
Also,
there's a lot of people here in LA specifically who are really, really excited about this local candidate we have. So if you are anywhere near LA and able to throw down some support.
Anybody want to join a Nithya Raman phone bank tomorrow? I'm hosting one, baby.
I will be there. I will be there.
Phone bank tomorrow, nithyaforthecity.com. It's tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. PST. I also can find a link.
Hell yes. And by the
if
way,
you live on one of the few streets that are near mine, I still have 140 of these. I have to put on your door.
And by the way, we all live in the same spot. So that's why we're all excited about Nithya Raman. Get excited about local politics. There is a Nithya Raman near you who needs your help. And this is true even for our international friends watching, who have been so awesome as they come in and help their Yankee friends out with our electoral moment that we're having. But somewhere near you, no matter where you live, I guarantee that there is somebody there who could one day be that person on the national stage. But if they don't win that mayorship, if they don't win that city council, if they're not elected comptroller, that moment shining in the future is never going to happen. And also, even disregarding that moment, the stuff in your town matters. The stuff in your county matters. So please do look it up. Take 5 minutes to Google who your Nithya Raman is. But if your Nithya Raman is Nithya Raman, I'll holler at you at the phone bank tomorrow that Adam is running, because she slaps.
And for those of you still wanting to edge us over 1,500 actions in order to get at this Calroy lore from Brennan, take action after the fact, because this link is going to be up for the next few days. And if we tip over 1,500 at any point in the next couple of days, then Brennan will still be on the hook for that.
I am still on the hook. If we can clear 1,500, you'll get the lore. I promise.
Are you still on the hook for 2,000?
What's that? For 2,000? At 2,000, I will drop Kalina lore. If we get to 2K, you get Kalina lore. So there you go.
Wow. And at 3,000, we'll just drop the next side quest. We'll just drop.
At 3,000, we will drop the cast of the next side quest. Hell yeah! Let's do it.
There you go.
Hell yeah! Keep the link live, gang.
That's it, guys. It's 7:00. I just so appreciate everybody showing up for this. What an amazing gesture on your part. And we've made a real difference here. Latest stats, 1,389 actions. That's 1,389 people either confirming their registration or registering anew. We may actually get one more by the time we sign off. So I should stop myself from ramping this up.
Mm-hmm. We're waiting on the final numbers drop.
We can, or we can wrap it up here now if that's more. It is 7:01. I want to be respectful of people's time.
Hey Sam, can I talk to you outside real quick? Just
yeah, for sure.
Cool. Tense.
Zip.
How's it going, everybody?
I'm the ghost of all the bugs who died. We died in the hot man suit.
Oh, it's a bunch of ghost bugs. Oh my God.
So now you're coming back to haunt me because you're dead bugs?
I've come back to haunt you with the final tally of actions. Zip. Hey, gang, we have the final tally. We're going to hit this Calroy thing in a second.
Hey, where were you and Sam? We were all just sitting quietly by ourselves for a second.
Yeah, we
couldn't
were
hear a
guys.
thing.
Where'd you go?
And why weren't you laughing when you came back? Was it a bad?
Oh man, we ruined the bit.
Hell yeah. You know what? I'm gonna say close enough. 1420. We're gonna hit 1500 in like a second. Is that right or no? Am I crazy?
We'll hit it probably in like the next 30 minutes.
Okay, cool. I'll wait for the number to get reported. Stay tuned. Stay tuned to my Twitter. You will get it at 1500, I promise. And then Kalina at 2K, and then at 3K you get SideQuest Cast. Gang, 1429 smashed everything today. This really is so remarkable. A huge shout out to everyone who was involved. And what a beautiful time spent in the company of people who are not only funny as hell and beautiful and wonderful, and it's so great to see all our pals, but also give a shit about their fellow damn Americans. Lots of love from everybody here on the Zoom to all of you. Be well, be safe. Brighter day is yet to come, gang. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Feel good.